What it is, what it ain't, the voices of the O, you already know. We back for episode 41 of the From the Jump podcast. I'm your host, DJ, with a few of my bro hosts, the co-hosts. You know how it go, though. The man to my left.
Big Tony in the building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The man behind the camera.
Alex Taylor in the building.
Yes, sir. The man to my right.
I took a drink at the wrong time. What up?
What up? This is my boy Billy Earl, man.
Well,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yo, he paused me yesterday in the text message.
every week.
You did not.
He paused me, bro, in the text message.
Are you not supposed to say that?
You did. That was the right pause.
Okay.
What'd you say?
Well,
I
you too old.
don't tell me.
See, that's what I see. Borderline. I didn't know if I was supposed to say it.
No, because he said it, and I started laughing because I felt like Alex said it,
No.
but it was just how it came out. I don't remember what it was, but he was like, pause. I was like, oh.
All right, man. Not much has changed in the basketball world. Still finding out the seedings and, playing these last 15, 16 games out, seeing how that's going to turn out in the NBA world. But we have a lot of news coming from the NFL, man. Obviously, it's off season. You got a lot of trades, a lot of releases.
Yeah. Before we roll off on that, we got to talk about that March Madness bracket shit.
We can talk about March Madness.
Oh, you didn't make it?
Yeah, I seen
I
it.
don't agree with that.
Because they said
Speak on
Michigan got chose over them, right?
Yeah, and Michigan only had like 3 top 25 wins, and OU had 5 of top 15. So it was just like, if you look at the schedules, it made sense that OU won because they beat Baylor.
Yeah, they beat Baylor first round of the Big 12 tournament.
And then you barely lose to Tech, and then Tech barely loses to Kansas. It's like, come on, dude. I feel like they got snipped. But are we doing a bracket, right?
Yeah, we can do a bracket.
All right, we got Tech.
I already did like 5 of them joints on the March Madness thing.
Mm.
Because you do like 25. When you get one right, you get like gift card, you get like something,
It
$5,000.
won like $1 million because no one's ever had a perfect one
ever.
before. So,
But that was wild, yeah. Outside of that, shout out to Big 12. Hopefully they handle business in the tournament. We usually don't, but can't just make it. What do you mean?
They usually don't. Who won
Everybody
last
get out
year?
early usually.
Who won last year?
Who won last year? Ken?
Baylor.
Won what? Oh, yeah, that's
The
true.
tournament, what you mean?
They had a bunch of Africans. So
Oh, okay.
sorry. No, I'm kidding. But there was a bunch of monsters.
all right, man. So let's go ahead and touch up on this NFL offseason a little bit, man. First and foremost, I want to start off with Billy Earl because I know he's wants to get some shit off his chest, obviously, with a big acquisition that they had recently. So talk about it, Will.
I did join the Denver fan club. I got approved.
Oh, okay.
So,
okay.
Yes, yeah.
Yep.
My boy came Denvered out.
Yes, sir. Got a quarterback finally, man. Gee, I'm all in on the Rams figured it out.
Mm-hmm.
Like Shannon Sharp got on Undisputed the other day. He was like, man, f them picks. If it means we can trade somebody, get somebody right now, let's do it. I'm all in on Russell. Yes, let's do it.
You are.
I did say last season that we should let Russ cook, but Russ needed to figure out he needed new groceries or somebody else needed to cook. But he still can play. I think he can play at a very high level. And you see what happens when you don't have an O-line.
Yeah.
He's been in the seasons, 10 years? Been a Pro Bowl for 9 of them? Wow. I'll completely take that.
No doubt.
Any Denver fan who's upset about that, would you rather have Drew Lock? Would you rather have Teddy? Like, no.
Seattle.
Hell no. Yeah, oh, Jesus, yeah. I'm super excited. It's exciting times. I don't know that we're definitely a hell of a lot closer, obviously, today than we were, a month ago. Buddy might ask me yesterday, the day before, he's like, are we going to the Super Bowl? Playoffs? Absolutely. Super Bowl? I don't know. The AFC is just stacked.
Yeah, it's a different beast.
So, you can throw a dart at the wall and pick who you got Buffalo, you got Kansas City, you maybe got Tennessee, you got, Denver. So, but we look a lot better today than we did, a month ago. I'm super excited. I like Russ a lot. The wife is a big fan of Russ. She just thinks he's pretty. But now he's gonna be wearing a Broncos jersey. I need a jersey. You don't need no damn jersey.
That's what she
No. Put another man's name on your back. What the hell? What is this for?
Right.
No, no, sir.
Get our number 3 jersey with your last name on it.
Is this Russell? It is. Yeah. Yep. It is.
Just got his number. Big Tony, you got anything to say on that?
Nah, Denver did what they needed to do. We had been talking about it all year. Our boy Kenneth, we're a quarterback away from being, back to a chance at it. And then realistically, if you look at it, they lost some games that, if they had a quarterback, they probably win. And then their defense has been good for a while. They always point out that they play well against Kansas City, and they always have, no matter how good Kansas City was. So I just think it was the right, move for them to make. They got young receivers, so that's nice. The offensive line is going to take care of him for the most part, way better than he's been taken care of. Hopefully he's healthy.
Yeah.
That's the big thing. He got nicked up a couple times last year, but outside of that, Denver looks promising for the most part. Yeah. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I'm excited for us to definitely get in there to see the AFC get a little. He's used to the colder weather, but the AFC West just exploded in a matter of a week.
Yeah.
Now you got, the Chargers where they get Khalil. You got Khalil and Bosa, but
And C.J. Jackson.
you better have that.
Or J.C. Jackson.
Yeah.
And that's
that
where I was
defense is
going
stupid.
What are y'all thinking about the Chargers, man? I just seen a post on Instagram. They now have Khalil Mack, J.C. Jackson, Asante Samuels Jr.,
Yep.
Derwin
James is back there if he can stay healthy. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that offense isn't only high powered. Now that defense, I mean, with Joey Bosa and Khalil Mack on that line, it's going to be different.
Yeah, man. If you can get those guys healthy and stay healthy, but with the Raiders, the Chargers, just James Harden of the NFL. They're all hype in the regular season, but come postseason, you're just like, where you at? I think Khalil adding to Joey Bosa. I think who's on there? Joey or Nick?
I think it's Joey.
Joey. Okay. It's gonna you're gonna see a little bit of like the Rams effect. They pick up Von Miller, and now you have to. Am I going to double team Von? Am I going to double team Aaron? Who am I going to double team? So your old line better come with it for sure. I hope Cincy don't play them because I'm sure Joe Burrow's still playing in an ice bath right now. It'll be exciting. We'll see. If I had to pick a team to win the AFC West, I'll definitely pick probably Kansas City as of right now. With Denver like right up underneath them. Because hell, Tony said it, truthfully, if we had a dude that could at least just push the ball down the field, we win. At least 4 more games. There were so many games last year. I mean, hell, we played
Teddy
the best defense.
Job.
Yeah, and then he gets hurt, and I'm just like, oh shit, we got to rely on Drew. This is over with.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, we played the best defense on Jamar Chase of anybody. He has 2 put that man on cuffs. He had like 3 receptions thrown to him. He ain't catching not one of them. I'm just like, yep. And then our GM was talking about like how if you can find a lockdown corner for the next 10 years, grab him because we'll find a quarterback later. And I'm all in on just send the picks and go, but. The AFC West should be a lot of fun. Definitely looking forward to see what the Chargers do. Herbert, I think, is a very solid, young QB. Kind of like what he's got going on back there. But I think did they just sign Mike Williams for a longer deal? I think that's right. Yeah. Keenan Allen, I'm not sure what his. He's always been nicked here and there. I think he definitely has the potential to be like one of those really, really long term receivers, and that could easily be a Hall of Famer. But you just got to stay healthy. He's always getting these just. Either non-con injuries or just like those just wrong places. Oh, okay, that's just disrespectful. But I think he's really, really good too. And he's really not that old. You look at him and you're like, he's high. You see exactly. Very stressed out and running those routes and getting hurt all the time. But
he balled too, right?
Yeah, man. Chargers should be. I think they should be good. AFC West is definitely going to be really interesting because when you got 6 games, you better come with it.
Right.
Or 9, I guess. 6. Yeah, Denver's got to come with it. Russell. That's what I respect about Russell. Like he knew coming here, even if the Chargers didn't do anything, you got to play Mahomes twice a year in Kansas City in the cold, in Denver where you can't breathe.
Right.
So I respect the hell out of that, and then the Chargers making moves too. It's gonna be interesting.
Oh yeah.
It sucks too because my fault. It just when you have the season just ending, and then a month later you get all these trades. You're like, when's the season start? You're like. 5 months, 6 months. You're like, shit. Oh my god, I can't wait.
Which is good in the same sense. They get to practice and deal with each other and so on. So, and then he's trying to get back Bobby Wagner. So, that whole thing. And the thing is, I like about the NFL right now is like the intensity and the toughness on defense has kind of came back. So like the linebackers is some of those top notch linebackers back when it was like Ray Lewis and all those type of cats. And we've got these corners that are starting to lock up, and then your defensive linemen. We got defensive ends coming back like crazy. You had Aaron Donald do his thing. So it's just nice because it's not so not the NFL was not really boring this year to watch.
Right.
The last few years it's kind of been boring for some games, but a lot of teams were pretty competitive for the most part. I mean, obviously you had the bad ones, but even the Lions competed with a lot of their games.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They just weren't getting killed. But I don't know. I'm not. Everybody was all big on Herbert last year. Of course, because he was killing that.
Yeah.
Then you go through the sophomore slump in a sense, which they were up and down. But I don't know. If it depends on what receivers he gets. If he can keep Allen, things of that nature. But they're obviously pretty good. And the fact that they got the young quarterback and the defense obviously is tough. Their front seven sounds crazy. But it all depends, man. How well if they stay healthy, if Justin can keep doing his thing, and then they just try to figure it out.
Oh yeah, man. So the next thing I want to bring up would have to be Aaron Rodgers.
Are you boys making any moves?
Whoa.
Tennessee?
I don't think so.
Nothing crazy?
No,
I don't ever know who your team is. I was going to say Baltimore.
Baltimore?
My
No,
fault.
not at all.
Is it Tennessee?
Yeah.
They need a new quarterback or no?
Absolutely.
No, they don't.
Bro. What's wrong with
They're
that?
not. No way.
Absolutely.
There ain't no way you hate on a man like this.
I don't understand.
His offensive lineman said he's good. Super Bowl worthy.
Hey.
That's what he said.
Yeah, and I think I was
He's blocking for him.
That's fine. I mean, Trent Williams was bigging up Jimmy Garoppolo, but you know.
Yo, did you see he's on the I Am Athlete right now?
Yeah, that's what I was watching. That's what I was saying.
That's correct.
They were
Did the episode come out?
Yeah, so
Oh, it came out.
I was watching it on the
Did
way.
you hear about that?
I don't know what that
So
is.
he had I Am Athlete's a podcast, sports podcast with Brandon Marshall, Chad Ochocinco, but Trent Williams had a tumor in his head right here, and so they said it was cyst for a long time, and then come to find out he had a brain tumor,
Yeah.
and basically they couldn't take it out supposedly, or I only seen a small clip, but they couldn't take it out because if they did, he would have brain cancer
Jesus.
in the next 12 to 15 years.
I didn't know that.
And so I need to watch it because I was like, wow, because I have, my whole thing.
Right,
so I was kind of like to see how that went because my barber actually cuts him.
Okay.
Yeah, so like he flies them out or they come back or whatever. So
Why you can't just have regular barbers? Have a barber you got to go to.
I've had the one barber.
He cut Kevin Gates. This is over here cut Wayne.
No. His old
He cut
barber, that's
KG.
different.
Like, what? Jesus.
No.
I don't understand.
So Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers signs for what is it? A 4-year, $200 million deal. Decides to stay in
I can't
Green
believe
Bay.
he stayed,
A little bit. A little surprised.
especially after all that stuff had started last year.
Yeah, man.
Like, why would you stay? But then again, they threw a bag at you. Like if you're getting older, I won a Super Bowl.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I take this bag and play a few games. Screw it. Because Tom Brady, he said, I'm back.
Boy.
Which you seen they was clowning Rodgers.
Yeah.
They say they posted Rodgers that R. Kelly when he was like, "Y'all killing me."
So what y'all think about that, man? Obviously, they haven't made very many signings. They actually cut Zadarius Smith, the linebacker that they had, and then they're also coming out and saying that Devontae isn't going to play under a franchise tag.
And I don't blame him at all.
Nah,
There ain't no way in hell you finna hold on. You brought back Aaron Rodgers. How has Aaron Rodgers been Aaron Rodgers these last, let's just say, 10 years?
Yeah.
Right.
You better look at number 17. There's no way I'm playing on that damn tag. First off, the franchise tag is a joke to begin with.
Absolutely.
But no, hell no. I sure would not be like, nope, I'm not playing on this. You better. My agent better figure it out. Or I'm not coming to camp.
There ain't no way.
Hell no.
He's classified as the best receiver in NFL football.
Yeah,
one of the top three.
one of the top three for sure.
And you're gonna tell me franchise tag? Like, come on, bro. That don't make no sense. Guarantee his money. At least give him 4 years with A-Rod, and they can just chill it out.
Yeah,
Right.
Give him some sort of extension. I don't understand with Green Bay, like if the plan I don't know what happened and where, but if you knew that you were going to throw this amount of money at him, now Green Bay's got to be furious with that Jordan Love pick. Because if you go back and look at it, the Green Bay Packers could have easily taken T. Higgins. They could have taken Jonathan Taylor, and then there's one more cat that I saw on there. Trayvon Diggs.
Oh wow.
Would Green Bay use either of those dudes?
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying? So you've had this. What they traded up for 10 or 12. Like it's just sitting there for what 2-3 years now.
Right.
I'd be furious if I was a Green Bay fan. Like, what am I supposed to do with Jordan Love that's just sitting here now? Especially now, all of last year, like he didn't. It would have been different. Like had Jordan come in, played, got him to the playoffs. They lost in the second round, and Aaron Rodgers sat out because he wants a new contract and all that. You know how you see it every now and again. But with this, like. We brought back Aaron. Okay, so now what are you really about to do with it? Because I'm gonna tell you something. You're not gonna. We just saw another team do this. You're not gonna trade him for what you just spent on him. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'd be furious if I was Green Bay.
Because he's gonna be a backup for what 5-6 years total.
Yeah.
Like that's not good for the program.
I mean, it's
a long time
for sure. And you don't. Of course, you don't want to sit behind. There are worse jobs out there, of course. But if I was gonna sit behind somebody, it would be Aaron Rodgers. But again. If you look at the Green Bay Packers, they had Brett for 17, and now you have Aaron Rodgers for 15. In 32 years, they account for 2 Super Bowls. They've had the most consistent play at the most important position on the field, and all you have to show for it is 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Something's not quite right there. There's no way in hell that you have Brett for that long. You get to the Super Bowl, and that's it. You get to they got to 2 or 1 with Aaron Rodgers. I think they got to 1.
Yeah.
They beat the Steelers, and that's it. Are you serious? In the NFC? First of all, Tom Brady just got there, so that's not an excuse.
Yeah.
Like, Green Bay, what are you doing? Listen, I work with insurance. I don't make these millions of dollars, so I just look at a computer, listen to the radio all day. So it's really easy for me to judge. I don't understand how, if you have this one position solidified, look around the league. Look at Cleveland. Hell, look at Denver. We had 20 dudes take snap between Peyton Manning left in 2016 till now. In 6 years, we've had 20 quarterbacks in center.
That's crazy.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And when we had John at one of the best to ever do it in the 90s as our GM, and we can't figure out the quarterback position.
And he's not doing a good job with the quarterback.
No, I'm so glad he stepped down. Was it last year, year before? I'm so glad he stepped down. Good Lord. But to me, I'm not a Green Bay fan, but I would be super, super upset. Like, okay, now it makes that pick look even more stupid.
Yeah.
Because as great as it is to have a solid backup, because you never know, especially with Aaron, with COVID or whatever the case is, if he gets hurt, you want to have a guy back there, but it also does nothing for you now. Like, that's a first-round top 15 pick that does nothing for you for the entire time that at least Aaron Rodgers is there. Yeah. Like, that just doesn't make sense.
And he doesn't help him. He can't get paid.
Exactly.
He's going to be a practice player. He ain't going to get no reps ever.
Yep.
So what is it benefiting him anyway? So my thing is, you got him to kind of, I guess they were trying to get Aaron Rodgers to put up some pep in his step or something.
Or something. I don't know.
And then that happens. It's like the same thing with Tom Brady with Jimmy G. You make that call, okay. You make that call, but Tom's like, I'll show you. You need me more than I need you.
Yeah, exactly.
Type of thing. And A-Rod could have done the same thing, but I really don't understand his logic on why you would stay if they just drafted this guy, basically preparing for you to leave.
Yeah.
And then you go through what you went through last year with the issues and not being on the same page with the program. And then now you come back and you sign this for the rest of your career, you're there.
Yeah.
So what I'm hearing is basically he just took the easy route. Like,
too.
because you go to any of these other teams, any of these other divisions, it gets a lot harder than what Green Bay has to play.
Because he said he didn't want to rebuild.
Right.
Wherever he goes, he's like, I'm not rebuilding.
That's fair. I mean,
there's legitimate how many teams right now.
Could have went to Denver.
Yeah, I mean, if you go look down, you got to compete with Patrick Mahomes.
Right.
And again, it's you're going to be a little bit of a rebuild.
Yeah.
Because the last 4 or 5 years, Denver's in no position to make the playoffs. They're not making a run at Kansas City. We've lost 7 straight to Kansas City.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if you look at the NFC North, NFC North, there's no competition out there. Detroit is nothing. Chicago is nothing. And Kirk Herbstreit and his agent might be the greatest people I've ever seen.
He said that today.
He's at 125 fully guaranteed. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. His agent need a raise.
His
or
agent
something.
got paid though.
Hell yeah, he did.
Don't worry about that.
What, he got 1 year 35?
1 year 35.
That's outrageous. And then he had
suck.
Yes. And then to go to Minnesota, it was a 3 year 90 or 3 year 89, all fully guaranteed. Meanwhile, Dak with a star on his head fighting for just a contract. Type of shit.
He didn't even deserve that.
Sure.
Man.
But yeah, I definitely think he took the easy way out. But it's one of those that I'm solidified here. Everything's fine per se. They're going to throw me $40 million a year. It's hard to say no to.
Yeah, it's hard.
But also, where would he go to a Super Bowl ready team that doesn't already have their QB?
San Francisco.
I don't disagree. There was speculation that Tommy B may go over there, but
I just don't know. My thing is too, when it comes to a rebuild per se, Denver, in my opinion, isn't really a rebuild. Their defense is solidified.
yeah,
You have weapons as far as Cortland Sutton, Jerry Jeudy, the 2 running backs, Melvin Gordon, and the other kid, Williams, yeah. And then you go to San Francisco, you got Debo, you got George Kittle, you got Elijah Mitchell, and then, you got defense is solid too. And you got Trent Williams blocking for you as your left tackle.
Yeah, but see, I don't know if he would have went there just because they lost him in the playoffs. Not everybody's KD. Or you just look past it, which I'm not going to lie to you. At some points, I don't know that I would look past it. If they're paying me like that, first of all, you're in Wisconsin. It is 8 degrees below 8.5 months out the year. So he's like, bro, what's the sun at? Do y'all, has it ever been above 40 degrees here? And you're in San Francisco, you're like, what is this? This is the beach. What is that? That's the bridge.
Says the person. And he came from Cal. So that's why I'm like, why would you not want to go there?
Yeah.
But I think he just wanted to stay in the easier division where you're going to get paid this bag. You have the highest chance of going to the playoffs, Super Bowl, whatever, coming out of your division.
Yeah.
And getting that number 1 seed. So that's just my opinion on that.
He owns that division.
Right.
So, yeah, there's no competition at all.
You know what I'm saying? So next, I'm going to throw this to Tony Taylor as far as Amari Cooper gets traded to the Browns.
Wow.
And then they decide to pay Gallup.
You know how I've been on Gallup all year.
I tell you, bro, get on Gallup. He was like, no, I ain't gonna do it.
As soon as they text, I was like, so I have 2 group messages, our fantasy football one, and then this one. And Kenneth, my homeboy, I love him to death, but I promise you, it don't matter how I'm feeling. He will send me everything about Dallas that happens. that's bad. He sent we got Lawrence. He sent that cool, but everything else is normally bad.
Right.
So he sent the Gallup thing. I'm livid. I'm hot. Like, it don't make no logical sense. I'm in the other group message at ours. People saying, I'm like, no, I don't care what y'all saying. We're going into the season. Our two best receivers is a guy who played 50% of the games last year, and then the other guy that got nicked up a lot too, and one was a rookie. What is the plan here? You signed Dak to all this money for what? Now you're gonna take his weapons away, his main weapon. So he's the best receiver on our team. Dak loves to throw to him. What's the problem? So then you get rid of him. We don't know why, but then you get rid of him and then you pay Gallup. You're gonna pay Gallup to sit 50% of your games. Nobody knows why ever. He comes back, gets hurt again. Comes back, gets hurt again. He's a shit show. If I'm being honest with you. Then CD. He dropping balls late second half of the season. You know, he need to quit being pretty. Whatever's going on with him, you gotta catch the ball. Now you get rid of Blake Jarwin. I'm like, okay, we got Dalton, yeah, but who else do we have at tight end?
I don't know.
So
they just got rid of Cedric Wilson too. He just signed with the Dolphins.
And that's it. So I don't understand who's that receiver right now. Are we going to the draft? We're going to trade somebody. But what did Amari do that was wrong for him to get traded? I know he didn't ask for it.
Right.
So what's going on here?
Not to the Browns.
And then you trade him to the Browns, right? And they lose Landry, yeah, but I would take Amari Cooper over Jarvis Landry right now.
Absolutely.
And you're going to make them better. And we got worse. Our defense is finally good. First time since I've been alive. Now our offense is going back. You're not giving Dak any, and I know Dak's not a deep ball thrower, but that's it. They say that's what Gallup does. And so now what are we going to do? And so I'm legit like, I despise, hate. I text Will something the other day. I said, I hate the way he clap, cheer, talk, walk, all of it.
Who's
Gallup?
Gallup.
I'm not happy about none of that. Oh no, we was talking about Gold Wire. That's what I said about Gold Wire.
Bro, get off of Jonathan,
Anyway,
bro.
but anyway,
Get off of it.
Gallup just until he plays a full season, until he earns that money, why do we pay him? So Dallas, in my opinion, I went ahead and texted the group. I said, Will, Kenneth, my boy Ryan, I said, is it okay if I support the Denver Broncos this year?
Yeah. Yeah.
And so it went a little bit. And Kenneth said, yeah. Will said, cool. Ryan said, cool. So now I'm a supporter of the Denver Broncos this season.
This season.
Because if we're going to suck aggressively, might as well support somebody that's decent.
Man, just feed Zeke. What you mean?
Who is that? Don't even get me started on him. He's pointless now. He's just big for no reason. And you got Tony Pollard looking like Alex and just running 100, 200 yards again. Zeke got paid more. What is the highest paid running back? Second, something like that? For what? And our offensive line is not terrible.
No,
it's not the best, but it's not terrible. No. And you still can't hit the holes, nothing like that. So there you go. That's where I'm at with Dallas. If we go 8-8, it's no surprise. Back to all of us.
Right. Yeah, that's wild, man. So let me get y'all's thoughts real quick on the Kyler Murray situation currently going down in Arizona.
What's he trying to leave, right?
What is the situation out there?
He took down his
Oh yeah, I saw that. It's just
he wants to get paid now.
There's a better way to do that. I feel like
not for these cats nowadays.
I don't.
All of a sudden, people freaking out. Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
he took it off. What does that mean?
I try not to make it seem like we're like that old, but like what?
That's the new way.
I'm not. There's a better way to do that, Kyler.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, first off, is anyone surprised that Cliff Kingsbury is not what he is portrayed up to be?
Was he ever portrayed?
He did the exact same thing in Texas Tech. Yeah. This is not a surprise. Yeah. It's very stupid.
Kyler's made him.
And you start out very strong. You're going 1,000 miles an hour. Kind of hit a little bit of a snag there, and then the end of the season, you're just like flip a coin. We don't know if we're going to win or not.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I don't.
Kyler was hurt.
Kyler, this is his third year going into his fourth.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
He wants to get paid now, which is fair.
Listen, with how the market is for the going rate for quarterbacks is what, $40-45 million right now. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I don't blame him for wanting to get paid, especially because listen, with how he plays the game and their O-line, it is what it is.
Yeah, for sure.
And they just got rid of Christian Kirk. They just, the Jaguars just signed him.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
And so, I mean, they still got D-Hop out there and Zach Ertz, but hey, man, I'm going to need some weapons, especially if I'm supposed to be running around like that, because that's part of his game. If you're playing the Arizona Cardinals, you have to account for Kyler Murray. Otherwise, He's going for $120 on you. You're like, what just happened?
Right.
You know, so.
But then again, a lot of times he's running for his life.
Yes.
So that's the issue. If it's me, I'm like, I need to get paid. But if I'm getting hurt like this, I might as well get compensated for
or
it.
at least just start the conversation. And let me tell you who started all this, Dak Prescott.
Absolutely.
And I respect the hell out of him for that because Jerry Jones was the one at the combine talking about like 2 years before his deal was even close to being up. He was like, we're going to need Dak to give us the hometown discount. I'm not giving you shit. And why are you bringing my name up into this?
Yeah. Right.
Because we ain't nowhere near contract talk. And then guess what happened? No, we're going to wait to sign Dak. We're going to wait to sign Dak. And then, bam, Carson Wentz comes out the woodwork. Jared Goff comes out the woodwork. Signing a $140 million deal. Well, guess what, Jerry? Now the price is going up for a quarterback.
Facts.
Now, whose fault is that? Now, all of this about Amari Cooper and Zeke, they overpaid for both of them.
For sure.
Both of them have not lived up to their contract. Zeke played out of his mind his contract year, but then as soon as he got paid, production went way down.
Yeah.
He started doing dumb shit, lifting girls' tops at a parade. Zeke, what are you doing, child? Let his hair grow, get his nose pierced. Somebody put that man in the barbershop. They got barbers down there in Dallas.
He grew it out. He learned from Alex.
Sit down, get the shit cut, just do something with all of that. And Dallas couldn't get rid of Zeke, so they traded Amari. Is what the situation was there. But yeah, I don't understand it.
Yeah,
like pay them on a hometown discount and going about your day. Who were we talking about earlier in the group chat? Who's on Tua? Is on a rookie deal.
Yeah.
Miami down there. I don't know who credit card they got down there, but they swiping the shit out that credit card today. That's what you do. That quarterback's on a rookie deal because you know as soon as that deal's up, all of your money's going to go right there. That's why Dallas is confused trying to shuffle pieces like, do we sign DeMarcus Lawrence? We're going to have to let Lyle Collins go because we can't afford him. Oh, we can't afford Amari. Got to trade him for a 5th and 6th rounder. But we're overpaying for Zeke, and he's a busted bobtail away.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You're paying all this money for what? And you have to because you had to overpay for Dak.
Right.
They could have signed Dak for $32 million a year. And if you look back 2 years ago, today, oh God, that's a steal.
Yeah, facts.
And you can still build around him.
Mm-mm.
That's one of the reasons why Tom Brady was getting paid so low whenever he was in New England. He's like, I need some help out here, which is ridiculous for guys like that to say, I need help. Like,
Yeah, but he didn't even get it.
Thank you. That's the same thing I'm saying with Aaron Rodgers. It's very clear. He's like, I could give two shits about this. I'm going to just cash out and call it what it is.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
And so Kyler Murray's probably the exact same way. He's like, listen, I don't know if we're going to ever be out there, especially with the Rams just got better. We're finna see what San Francisco's about to do. Seattle just got far worse. They're not even in the talk at all.
Yeah.
But Arizona could be in the mix when it comes to that, especially if Jimmy G doesn't come out to perform what a half fraction of what he could do. So, if you got Arizona out there trying to make moves, they just, signed James Conner again. You got a little extension there. Yeah, they can make some noise. I don't know what their schedule looks like right now, but it hasn't been released yet, has it?
Yeah, I don't think so.
But, yeah, I mean, they can definitely make some noise. But, Kyler, I'm all for it. In this day and age, go get that bag.
Right.
There was a dude on Twitter the other day. Who was he talking about? Jabari Smith, one of the projected number 1 draft picks in the NBA. Talking about, I think he should come back. You are a guaranteed top 3 pick. Go. Go. Don't do none of this. I might come back for the traditional. Let me tell you something. Nobody cares about the tradition of the school except for the fans. Those players don't give a rat's ass about that. They're here because I want to play for Lincoln Riley so he can send me to the NFL.
Right.
I want to play for Coach K or Coach Calipari so that way I can go to the NBA. Kentucky's cool, but I don't really care about blue, so I'm trying to get paid. That's if you are Zion, Cunningham, those are for sure a top 3 pick. There's other people that you'll say like, oh, it's a late first rounder, early second rounder. All these other dudes go get paid. Because how the sports world is, don't play no injuries, don't play for the school.
And there's always freshmen coming in that'll fill them spots that next year.
Yep.
So also I want to add on to that Arizona Cardinals thing. Chandler Jones is up for free agency and J.J. Watt.
Yeah, he said Denver's trying to get him.
Yep.
JJ is
he's old, man.
He's really young, but it's just the injuries that he's had
makes him seem old.
Because you can't.
How old is JJ?
I want to say every bit of maybe if 30, if that.
Really.
But he's had injuries where it's like, you can't rupture your pectoral muscle and then mess up your back. He's 32. Like, you can't have those injuries and then be a lineman where you're going every time. You could be. So Odell just ruptured his knee again. He's going to have to change the way he runs, but he can still be productive on the field.
Right.
As a lineman, there's no going soft on the NFL line. You're going like this every single play. Like, it don't matter if it's a run play, pass play, nothing. You're going like this every play.
Right.
He uses speed, but I don't know if he's losing weight to be faster.
No.
Oh,
he's getting older.
What is he, 6'3", 6'4"?
Yeah, your speed's not on your side as you get older.
Absolutely not.
But them back injuries, bro, that's basically call it quits.
Yeah.
Shit. Boy,
It gets hard.
Joke. So, anybody else I want to talk about? Free agency landing spots.
It's interesting to see that there's a man in Houston who's free.
Oh,
say he
let's
might go to
talk
Seattle.
about it.
Yeah, that's
Let's
crazy.
talk about it.
If it goes to
Deshaun
Seattle,
Watson.
that changes things.
Yeah, Deshaun Watson has been cleared for not of the civil suits.
Let me be honest. Isn't it crazy how all of a sudden all that's dropped now?
Mm-hmm.
The
Right
whole
before free
year,
agency.
right before free agency trading, all of a sudden,
Yep.
everybody, no, not everybody's new. You're on the side or you're not, whichever way, but it comes out. None of the Chargers stick. None of them.
Not one.
0. And so then he gets to just go back to playing football.
I don't really know.
It's a strange situation.
He wasn't proven innocent, but he's also not guilty.
Yeah.
And it's a very sticky, like,
That's
and
fair.
I'm not going to pretend like I know, like I don't have a degree in, law and specialize in criminal, cases. I don't know. But it's one of those where we don't think that you're guilty, but we also haven't proven that you to be fully innocent right now. But as far as like criminal cases, like it does look like that he is going to be able to walk out the door. If for whatever reason, again, I could be wrong. This is just to my understanding. I don't know for sure.
Right.
His lawyers did their job.
Yeah, for sure. There's a team down in New Orleans who was it? Dan Orlovsky got on NFL Live talking about you got Kamara in the backfield, you got Michael Thomas. I completely forgot about Michael Thomas.
He's coming back finally?
Michael, yeah,
Yeah,
because
okay.
he's oh gosh,
His was mentor or who was actually
a
hurt?
little bit. Somebody should knock him upside his damn head.
Okay.
Stupid ass. Michael Thomas is so talented, and I loved him at Ohio State, and I loved him going into the NFL. I was like, he's going to Drew Brees. This is going to be great. Blew the league up. He gets hurt 2 years ago, and he hurts his ankle in week 2. I had him in fantasy. And so then he waits like 5 or 6 weeks, comes back, thinks about it. Oh, okay, maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. Plays, gets hurt, and then he's done for the rest of the season. Mm-hmm. Well, now it's time to start last season, 2021. Full waits until like 3 weeks before training camp before he decides he wants to have surgery on his ankle. Mm-hmm. Dude, what have you been doing for the last 5 months?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I'm just trying to make sure that everything's good. Bro, stop. No. The NFL does not care about none of that dumb shit.
Yeah.
They will cut you so fast. Everybody in the NFL think they are not expendable. You are, I promise. There is always going to be, there's another Patrick Mahomes out there. There's another Tom Brady out there. If you don't think the NFL never thought they'd see anything like Joe Montana. Here comes Tom Brady. Nobody ever thought that anybody would throw a ball further than Aaron Rodgers. Here comes Patrick Mahomes. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's always that next dude. It may take a minute, but they'll be there.
Right.
Like, Michael Thomas. Also, you were not he was the best receiver in the league, and you saw how fast, like, at that position. First of all, there's a rookie in Cincinnati who just went bonkers this year. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Like, dude, just be smart. I tell my son all the time, dude, son, be smart about being a dumbass, please. Use a little bit of sense.
Yeah.
Like, don't just come throw your laundry on the floor. Is it going to get washed down there? No. At least throw it in there like, I didn't know how to work the knob. That's fair. You're a dumbass because I've showed you 5 times, but at least you were smart and put it in the big circle.
Right.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I get that.
Like, Michael, he's so talented. And listen, I want to play with Trevor Siemian.
And that's what I think it was.
And I think he probably heard that there was a little bit of like Drew leaving and he's over there. He's like, you know what? There's no sense in me getting surgery, rushing back, only to potentially either hurt myself again because he probably just saw Odell Super Bowl. He's like, you know what? I'm not
glad.
in a hurry at all. Mm-hmm. And then to play with who the hell's my quarterback?
Yeah.
The Ian Book from Notre Dame. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and have yeah, right. I'm gonna have another seat here and try to figure it out. But the surgery thing, like he definitely should have had that taken care of just to get back early. But it'd be interesting to see if Deshaun goes down there. Mm-hmm. Also, what is the price tag for Deshaun Watson?
It's up.
nice,
It's
ain't
still
it?
up.
It's well, I'm saying you saw what Russell just went for. What we get? What 2 firsts?
But he's still on that contract he just got before he set out, right?
Oh, but he's not playing in Houston though. They won't.
No, I know, but
yeah,
you gotta pay
Oh,
that
yeah,
out.
yeah, for sure.
So somebody got to pay a pretty penny.
So,
But a lot of teams have like salary cap to do so.
Yeah.
Like Miami had all the.
That's true.
They're. I mean, I don't know
signed
who
Teddy
credit card they got down there,
But they signed Teddy Bridgewater.
bro, they have a shit ton of space and salary. Like,
Like
when they signed him to
Cincinnati.
$12 million.
yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of a lot of salary cap, Lord have mercy. Do we know what's wrong with Washington?
Carson Wentz. Already.
So they wanted Russell. Their backup was like, start looking at free agents. Cool. Carson, grab him. No. They had like $35 million to spend, and they blew 28 of it on Carson. Why bring him back to that defeat? He's not. No.
That's Tony's guy.
I never. First off, I don't hate.
He
on
was
him.
good when he was in Philly before he got hurt.
Yeah, I don't hate on him, but I didn't know Washington's name changed.
Commanders.
Commander.
They text. I'm like, what is this?
Commandants.
But no, I mean, I don't know why the Colts got rid of him. I mean, he did a decent job, I guess, with especially with he was worried about the shot stuff and all that.
Probably that contract.
But yeah, man, I don't know. He can come. I mean, Washington ain't doing nothing. We ain't
That's
really
true.
worried about them.
Yeah.
It's going to be
I
built.
mean, Dallas ain't doing nothing either. If I'm being completely honest,
Well,
our whole
who's
division,
gonna win that division?
Our whole division is gonna be stacked. It's gonna be 8-8 across the whole. Everybody gonna just suck.
Jalen Hurts going to come out that division on top.
Bro, I forgot about Jalen.
So Jalen, Dak, Carson Wentz,
Daniel Jones down still in the,
and they talking about trading him.
Bro, I'm telling you,
They finna lose to
No,
get Bryce Young.
the Giants are pathetic.
Yeah, they're pretty
like
bad.
that they're doing that franchise doing a bad job.
again, you can't draft Saquon Barkley. Like, I'm still so upset the Giants took Saquon Barkley. You're not a running back away. Mm-hmm. You need help in every position on the field. You don't have they had a good center, they had a good guard. That's about it. Then you have Odell.
Got rid of him.
What is that? What is that gonna do?
So is Sterling Shepard your best option right now, receiver?
Yes.
That or Evan Ingram?
And he's hurt, and Evan's gone.
I don't know.
So
I don't know.
what do
Yeah,
we
he
do?
did leave. Yep. Yeah.
So let's go down the line real quick. I'm going to ask y'all. I'm going to name a player. Y'all give me whether it's your preference or it's what you think is the best fit for that individual. Bobby Wagner. Starting off. Let's start with you, Will.
I'd love to see him in Denver, for sure. But there's been also some talk about him going to Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
I could definitely see him there because you had Leighton Vander Esch, who just
On the way out.
Exactly.
He's Sean Lee's little brother.
Bro, they just play so hard. They're just hurt all the time.
No,
they
that's not true. I don't care what you say.
They just lost Jalen Smith. They released him. Last year?
He
Yeah.
was spazzing now. He was there's a couple times I've seen them plays where the ball was thrown over there, he jumped in the sky over here. Yo, dude was bugging, son. They had to get rid of him. What they be doing nowadays, it wouldn't surprise me.
So what do you think, Bobby Wagner, landing spot?
I mean, I think Dallas would be fit for him. To be honest. But outside of that, I mean, I've seen obviously Denver's trying to get him. I think I've seen not Pittsburgh. I don't know, somewhere else. But that's a two I would say seem the hottest for him because it's just both defenses are good. You can go right in and fit a piece.
Right.
And go from there because I mean he's not out of his prime yet. He's still doing his thing for the most part.
I mean, he'll go to the Rams. We'll go back to back.
I'm tired of the Rams already.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
It's the first championship.
I was talking to
because the quarterback they got, I don't feel like he deserved it.
Oh, my God.
He got handed all these pieces, all these people, and all of a sudden he's good.
I was talking to Pearson Jesus yesterday. They said that you were talking about how Stafford really going to be good.
Nah, I don't like Stafford, bro. That's just who I am. I don't know why, bro. I just don't like him.
Don't tell me Stafford's giddy for you.
Nah, he ain't that bad.
Okay, making sure.
Giddy, no.
I'm gonna say Bobby Wagner to the Chiefs. I think give
don't hate
Tyrann
it.
Matthew some help.
I think
Give
aren't the
Chris
Chiefs trying to
Jones
work on
some
their
help.
offense for some reason?
They said that let me go around with that
They
one.
said Jarvis Landry trying to go there.
Right. So
That's another one. I'm curious to see where he's going to go.
Jarvis Landry, landing spot.
Saints?
Dallas Cowboys.
No, I don't know.
Saints, Dallas.
Hopefully. No, I was saying the Chiefs sounds fitting.
It helped Tyreek.
Yeah. 'Cause I don't
They
know who
still,
the other.
well, I mean, they have Nicole Hardman still out there. They have Travis Kelce. They got the Cheetah.
And they got
have
Pringle.
Byron Pringle still out there. Is that his first name? Byron, I
I
think.
think so.
Mr. Pringle.
Pringle.
I don't know. I like Nicole Hardman. He's
not-
a
yeah.
very solid like wide receiver 2, wide receiver 3. But if you can get Jarvis out there,
Crazy.
again the AFC West, it's gonna blow up. I don't know. Baltimore might not be
Baltimore.
horrible.
That is true.
Sammy
Like,
Watkins.
yeah.
Nicole, Hollywood Brown. And
Antonio Brown too. Don't forget it.
Jesus Christ! Don't.
they said they're not looking for receivers.
He's gonna go.
Unfortunately, there are some dumbass GMs out there that somebody's going to sign Antonio Brown.
It's a money grab.
Somebody's going to get hurt, or 2, somebody's going to be out with COVID, or they're just going to be like, oh, it's going to bring attention and the ratings to whoever.
Yeah, for sure.
He might fuck around and go back to Las Vegas just for all shits and giggles. Like I'm not sure.
No, yeah.
But I would like to see Jarvis.
Going to
I
Denver.
was going to say I'll say Baltimore. I mean, we probably use another tight end because we had to trade Noah for Russell, but
no fan.
I do like Cortland Sutton and Jerry Jeudy. I like them both. I mean, if we brought in like Jarvis, it depends on what he's asking for too. Like, are you wanting a like Aaron Rodgers type deal? Because I don't know that we can give you that.
Can you get a veteran? Can you get that?
The vet minimum?
Yeah.
I don't know how long has he been in the league.
I don't know.
7 years. 6
Yeah.
years? I think is it 10 years you get the vet minimum?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure how that works either.
Don't even Google it. Big Tom, what do you think, Jarvis Landry? Go.
I would say.
Bro, if I was you, I would just be saying Dallas on all of these.
I would say. I mean, that's kind of how it should go. If we're talking about wide receivers for sure.
Yeah, right now.
But then again, I would say. I don't know. I like it Baltimore. Baltimore, I think it'd be nice.
Yeah. Quarterback that can actually get him the ball.
Because if you watch the shop,
Easy.
Watch it yet.
Easy.
What?
I'm just saying.
Yeah, throw a shot
Baker.
over there.
Well, go ahead.
But anyway, so in the shop, the quarterback, I'm slipping my mind.
Lamar Jackson?
Yeah, Lamar.
Yeah, so he said basically he's like, I'm going to win the championship. I'm working on being more of a better passer, staying in the pocket as much as I can type of thing. So if that's the case, you know what I mean, cool. Get another receiver out there to help him out a little bit. But I think, I like it a lot. The Baltimore, he seems fitting. You know, he's
That'd be a nasty little 4-man set with Mark Andrews, Sammy Watkins, McCall Hardman, and Jarvis. Me, I would probably I'd probably send them where would I send that?
Can't say Tennessee. They got every wide receiver in the country.
No, they don't. They have 2. They got AJ Brown and Julio.
The best two of the best wide receivers.
I'm mad at it.
Who's the other one?
AJ Brown's ridiculous.
Who's the third one too?
Who you're gonna say?
Who's it? Who's the other one?
You're gonna say Keenan Westbrook
No, I don't know.
or Rodgers?
Who's your tight end?
Shit, I don't know.
Oh, my bad.
Don't know.
They had the king back there, though.
Yeah, in fact, he won a lot of games with some bums. Come on.
Yeah,
But hey, he's not good.
couldn't win a playoff game. So next guy I'm gonna ask Chandler Jones,
Denver. Hopefully so. Yeah,
Okay.
we saw that there with a free agent. I was like, hey, I tagged and tweeted everybody. Excuse me, go get his ass pronto.
please.
He did say Denver. That's what they said in the group today.
Yeah, man.
Denver too.
Nah.
Denver, Tampa Bay.
Kansas City, maybe.
Oh, I forgot. I'll put Jarvis in Tampa Bay because Chris Godwin's still out with. Which that's weird too. Why would you franchise tag Chris Godwin? Because he's out with the ACL. So when's he going to come back? Middle of the season, end of the season, towards the playoffs?
That's true. I didn't even think about
Bring in
that.
Jarvis. Jarvis is going to Tampa
Bring
Bay.
Antonio back.
Jesus Christ! Nobody wants Antonio.
Antonio Brown got to come back. He says he's still elite.
No, he's not.
In the podcast
elite
the
at what?
other day, he said, "I wear this mask so no one pays attention to me."
He needs help.
Makes no sense to me.
He needs
Kick it
help.
with Kanye. So
He do. But Kanye, you watch the doc?
I'm watching it.
Yeah, I'm watching it too.
It's
Alex
pretty
watched
fire.
it. You know, it is. What it is. I understand.
What are we talking about?
It's a
Kanye
documentary on
West
Netflix.
on Netflix.
On who?
Kanye West. If you watch it, you'll realize.
I'm not watching it.
No, I'm saying,
He's
but
amazing.
you'll realize why he is the way he is.
I know why, because he's a jackass.
No, that's not it at all.
Yes, he is. He is way off the rails.
No, he's thought about it for a long time, and he's just been treated really bad.
He's been treated bad.
Why? If you
Slaves were treated bad too, but we did that shit for a choice.
And that's in their field.
He's a jackass.
No, he's not.
Yes.
He's not.
So Tony Chandler Jones,
Kansas City.
Kansas City.
You gonna stay there?
Yeah.
Bro.
I say Chandler Jones to Green Bay.
I don't hate it.
They just
I don't hate
because of Darius Smith.
Oh,
Yeah.
Green Bay suck.
Wow,
It
okay.
wasn't a catch, or it was a catch. That's a fact. So that's why
You said it wasn't.
they said it wasn't. So I couldn't do that.
I definitely thought he caught that ball.
And then the next year they changed the rules. Oh, you can bobble it, drop it.
Yeah,
and
right,
catch it.
exactly.
All right.
So I guess this one will be a trade. Deshaun Watson.
Pittsburgh.
Hell no, send him to Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
That old line is terrible.
Always
It's something about the AFC North. The old lines up there just ain't what they should be.
Yeah.
Except for Baker, but
How
you
you
know,
feel
he, you know,
I don't know if they worse than the Texans.
right. Well, that's true.
It's very fitting, you know, since Ben Roethlisberger was a rapist and he's
I don't.
And he
But
just
was he convicted of that?
Hey,
Because that's what I've been waiting on
He
you
been
to
hushed
do.
for a
low-key.
second. He been hushed for a second. I
I
don't know.
know.
Y'all niggas talking about football. I'd rather watch grass grow. But
Jesus.
I damn sure talk about Ben Roethlisberger being a rapist.
Okay.
Because I want to know real quick before we go around with this. What are your thoughts on Deshaun Watson then?
Oh, nigga, he beat the case, nigga. O.J. Simpson, nigga, he good.
OJ
He
Simpson.
good. Nigga. Who gives a fuck about a
think
civil
it's-
case? Ain't nobody give a fuck about no civil
I
case.
feel like it's a little different than the OJ case, but you know.
It's probably a bunch of white women, so it's not really. If you do 12, if you sexually assault 12 white women, that equal killing one.
22.
He said equal.
22.
Yeah, 22
And he
cases.
beat the case? Niggas is tripping. I see some people like saying like, oh, you see what money would do? I'm like, first off, he's black. So let's not act like justice system
Yeah,
gonna help
money.
black people out.
That's true.
But they act like because
That's
he
true.
got money, he beat the case. I'm like, come on. I mean, O.J. Simpson different, but Deshaun Watson's a nigger, bro. Like, come on.
Hey,
but he beat the case. So.
The day that we get like one random ass what you call it, like just right in the middle of the sports or something. If we want to talk about OJ, I'm all the way down.
All right.
Yeah, after that documentary came out with Cuba Gooding, bro, I was hooked on OJ for like 6 months.
So you're a fan of OJ, but won't watch Kanye
I
West?
am not
That's
a fan of
kinda
OJ.
weird.
I'm not a fan of OJ. I'm not
That's
a fan
kind of
of
weird.
Deshaun, first off, Deshaun Watson is a freak boy.
He-
If we
No, I'm
being
about to say,
honest.
nigga nasty.
No,
for sure.
no,
But-
he's a freak boy
Yeah, he
for
different.
sure.
Yeah.
Now I don't know if he went too far sometimes or whatever, but the man was nasty. And we're
There's no way, though. You be
him and R. Kelly got to be related.
Wow,
Or
he
something.
said
22 charges, 22 women.
That's a
Yes.
lot.
Yeah, he's good.
R. Kelly at like what 40 something. I mean,
That's
He was locking bitches
that
up
nigga.
though.
That nigga is on smoke.
R.
shit.
Kelly was sick. Robert
it
was sick.
was
So I think
different,
Deshaun Watson's just nasty. That's what it comes down to. It's
I think he
fucked up
goes to the
situation,
Saints.
but
So
bro. Saints,
Saints,
New Orleans.
Nolans, you.
I want him to go to Seattle. I would put him with DK.
I don't hate it.
So, that's not bad.
I don't
Just
hate that
because,
at all.
like, you got to think about DK right now. Like, he got his quarterback. Come on, cuz. Like, if it's me, I wouldn't even go to work.
Oh no! Swear to God!
Like, come
swear
on,
to
bro.
God.
Like, what am I going to work for, bro? He can't put this ball where I need to go get it.
And that's crazy because you would think after playing with a shitty quarterback like that, no matter how long he's with you, your price is gonna go down because of your productivity. Like,
Yeah, I mean, and then the other Tyler Lockett, you know, he's a deep ball threat. What Drew Lock gonna do with that?
You're right.
I'm Tyler Lockett. I'm like, bro, I'm not coming till you get a new quarterback. Oh God, you can take all my money. Forget it.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it because he putting his life at risk for this bum. But then again, if you get Deshaun Watson, everything, you know, there we
Right.
go.
well, because I think this will be a better trade for them. Send him to Tennessee.
Oh my God, Here you-
Tannehill
you want
or Drew Lock?
You want
All right.
Tannehill or Drew Lock?
what are you talking about?
Tannehill.
I'm saying, I mean, not my bad. Yeah, because if you trade him to Seattle, you're
You
gonna
talking
get
about
Drew Lock.
Tannehill or Watson?
No, I'm saying if you trade him to Seattle, you're gonna probably get Drew Lock in return.
Yeah.
And some other bullshit. If you trade him to Tennessee, you can at least get Ryan Tannehill and maybe a few other things, maybe some picks. But I prefer Ryan Tannehill over Drew Lock.
You just want the Titans to be just AFC All Stars. I don't understand.
What were the Rams?
What?
The Rams had every All Star they could possibly get.
First, Odell, we can't classify him as that 'cause he ain't played in like 4 years. And
we
then all
don't
of a
act
sudden,
like
he did.
Odell ain't that.
I mean, how do you act like that? He ain't played it forever.
He still.
Well,
Everybody know he still had juice.
And then what happened to the juice?
And then we seen what happened. We seen with AB. AB
What?
was doing all that nut shit and then was out there balling.
That's fine. But AB wasn't getting hurt.
That's
I mean, he was.
His leg
This
was-
nigga was feet was
his
getting
knee-
burnt up
his
in a
knee
cryo
started-
chamber.
He
No, he was working on strength of his feet. Honey.
Oh, okay.
That's what that was. He ain't trying to get turf toe. You see what I'm
Oh,
saying?
okay.
He was working on that. Don't hate on
And then
AB.
ended up burning the shit out of
burned
his
the
feet.
shit out of his feet.
You know, he's not very mentally strong. For being honest here. AB is who he is.
Okay, fair enough. I say Tennessee. Come on, Deshaun.
You need to watch that I Am Athlete because him and Ryan Clark.
I was watching it. That shit was funny. I watched it.
AB's talking about giving them things. What you want to do?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. So I don't really have much on football. Do y'all have anything else y'all want to speak on really quick?
nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy.
It's been exciting to see.
It's crazy. Football
Yeah.
came quick, like boom, and it's just
Yeah.
craziness out.
For sure.
we're talking all that shit. But I did see a report that AB and Kanye West supposed to buy the Broncos.
Yes.
Like they being dead serious
They're
about buying
trying.
it.
No,
They're trying.
I'm not.
Yes.
So what the
they're-
fuck you gonna do then, huh, nigga?
No,
I'm-
first off, Denver not selling them.
We're not
to
selling
them,
shit.
too.
Yeah,
To
there's,
them,
there's
too.
no way.
There's a little.
no.
They need a little bit more people in the mix.
Yeah. There's,
Yeah.
there's no way. Nope.
We're gonna
No,
see
no, no.
bullshit.
You got anything on football?
Trash.
No, Dallas, we're gonna suck, man. It's just sad. Like I bought all this clothes and now I'm not even gonna wear them.
Bro, you bugging. That nigga Zeke finna take over, bro. You're
Zeke is
bugging.
awful.
Zeke not taking over?
In that statement, Alex, I hope this is like when you said about Kuzma. That's what I hope for this.
No, you don't compare. You don't compare the GOAT to that nigga.
First off, did you see LeBron off the glass? That picture, it says one of the most iconic pictures in the world. Kuzma and LeBron like, nah, bucket. Come on. I'll send it to you, by the way.
It was
Okay,
a
nigga.
nice shot. What he
Kuzma
put up,
still
50?
get a bucket. LeBron do that on anybody, nigga. What you talking about?
You said the GOAT. The real GOAT
Kuzma really the GOAT, low key though.
of the light skins.
I'm transitioning to basketball.
Transition.
But anyway,
So I
Dallas,
did
yeah, Dallas.
because y'all didn't say nothing about Tom Brady. Fuck Tom Brady.
Jesus.
I'm like, I was confused. I'm like, come on, turn. I know nigga gonna make out with his kids, but I'm like, his wife must be stressful, so he probably can.
That was clowning
They
him.
killed Tom Brady.
They said he was at home with his kids, his family, and kids and wife.
Said
for
I couldn't do
2
it.
months, and now it's time to go back.
They
They
said,
said
yeah.
I'd rather get tackled by 300-pound linemen.
Yes. This dude
First
was
off,
like,
that's a pause.
gas is entirely too high. If Giselle made his ass come back to work, I'm just like, Thank you. Yep.
You know, down there in Florida, they taxing too.
Oh yeah.
So,
Should have made no sense.
first thing I want to talk about,
Yep.
it's got to be this Brooklyn Nets 76ers game we just watched not too long ago.
I have a question. What the hell's going on in Brooklyn?
What are you talking about?
What you
So
mean?
hold on. Kyrie can come and sit down at the Duke game,
Why you?
and then he can come and sit down at the Brooklyn Nets game.
He went in the locker room too.
And
They
then
got
what-
fined
and then-
$50,000 for
can I-
that.
I'm so lost at this. What are we doing?
I don't know,
make
nigga.
any
You the
sense, bro.
spokesman for COVID on here,
And
nigga.
then-
We
I'm
not-
so lost.
Will Bond, he was gonna say he just needs to get the shot. No. I'm like, but is it? He
It ain't
one
even
guy.
the shot. If he don't want to get the shot, that's fine. Don't get the shot.
He talking
I'm
about the
confused
governor has
as
to make a decision for the city. What?
And they're about to.
What?
Supposedly, they're finna lift the ban.
Okay, so then
That-
But the
it
issue
was-
is, if you have other non-vaccinated players come play in your building,
Thank
like,
you.
He can't. It makes no logical
That's
sense.
Absolutely.
it's like you're like blackballing Kyrie just because he made this big old deal about like kind of like Aaron Rodgers did with COVID.
Yeah.
If he doesn't want to get the shot, don't get the shot. Be consistent with all. It doesn't make
Right.
sense that he could go to Milwaukee, play with all of them, be around them, and then we come back to Brooklyn to play the 76ers. You can't play with us, but you can sit on the bench right next to us.
Does he? Can he practice?
yeah, nigga, do
Yes.
everything. The governor said, or the mayor said, if Kyrie wants to play, Kyrie needs to get vaccinated. It was just like
Yeah.
fucking 5 days ago. I seen him say that.
I don't
know if they're.
understand.
Obviously, it's not what he's doing.
I don't know if they're
No.
lifting the mandate. Really, I mean, I know they say they are, but
Yeah,
One player, like, come on, dude.
It's at this point it's pointless. Like you hold him out because the mandate, like, it's dumb.
Yeah.
Especially if he's sitting on the bench.
he bought his tickets to the game too.
What are we?
He paid. He had to pay to get courtside
That's
tickets.
crazy.
But he was allowed to go in the locker room. But they
he
got
hug-
fined $50,000.
And then he hugging KD post game. What are we doing?
Yeah. Even LeBron
Just let
came
the
out and
fool
said this
play.
BS.
Free Kyrie is what he said.
Yeah, that's so stupid.
Yeah, fuck Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Cause
Oh,
all the time
wow.
about that.
Okay.
I'm just saying, bro.
Have you watched that on
Yeah, and I hate that he's on the show.
on
Jesus.
the
Showtime Lakers.
documentary? Yeah.
I'm watching. I'm like,
have you
wha-
watched that?
Not yet.
You need to check
Have
it
you
out.
watched it too?
I'm watching it right now.
I told your bitch ass to watch it. Did you watch it?
I am watching Dropout on Hulu at the moment.
What is
The fuck is that,
It's about like pharmaceutical companies,
Oh my god.
about the medical field.
nigga?
DJ, you need
Anyways,
to watch it, bro. Jerry West, first off, spazzing.
He's that
Who's
nigga
the
or
name?
what?
Jerry West.
He's
What's
cold
wrong
or
with him?
what?
No, like he just talked. I didn't realize he never won.
no, he did one win. He did win one. Sorry.
Yeah, so then he became Bus bought it, and then he was in there, whatever, in the front office, and he just tripping, bro, like mad. He's like he didn't want to get Magic, and then all this other stuff. I'm like,
Really?
What?
Like when they drafted Magic,
they gonna say
supposedly.
Magic was too tall and can't dribble, or no, it was dumb, bro.
This the movie. Obviously, they're going to make it look a certain way, or the show. But they had Jerry West like destroying his office after they drafted Magic. Nigga, like completely destroying his office. pissed
They have
off.
like video of it? Or
no,
it's
this
just
is
kinda
the
reaction.
depiction of it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you'll like it though. It's good. I just started it the other day.
I'm gonna need the Showtime password. So can we talk about it? Can we talk about this ass whooping?
Yeah, let's
That-
Kevin Durant to go. I fuck with Kevin Durant.
What,
for real.
what did he say?
That nigga was dropping, giving them niggas buckets and being disrespectful at the same time. I likes that.
First off,
Durant
he
is-
called somebody literally the other day, and they
In French, nigga.
Oh wow.
They like,
Evan
He
Fournier.
said R.I.P. Kobe,
yeah, I
cuz.
be clowning for you.
Did he really say it in their
In
language?
his language.
Yeah, that's what everyone's speculating. You have to read his lips, but
Because most people say like this.
Right,
He
yeah.
said like that, and then they say he said in his language.
I wouldn't be
You
surprised.
know who he got that from? Kobe.
Kobe. Gotta be great. So
I need KD a bucket, nigga.
What day was that? Friday? Saturday? Friday.
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 How much he having in that game? 50? Was that? No, that's not the game I'm thinking of.
Nah, that was what, yesterday?
Yeah, that nigga had 50
He had
ball.
50 on
Oh, it's
the
Thursday.
Nets.
You know, LeBron. Will seen the crazy. This is just a real LeBron real quick, but Will seen the crazy text that said the Lakers are 0-7 when LeBron don't score 50.
That's outrageous.
I'm like, what?
That's outrageous.
50?
You know,
50.
I was talking to Dad about this, and it shit made me mad. I know I be shitting on all these old players, but I'm gonna continue to do it. you see LeBron beating these records or whatever because he's scoring 50 or whatever, and then you see like I don't know if it was triple doubles, I don't know what it was, 50-point games. Michael Jordan's at the top, 31.
Yep.
And then fucking Will Chamberlain's at the very fucking top, like 100 games. I'm like, come on, bro. This is what I'm talking about. Like, obviously, he wasn't playing no fucking body. What the fuck are we talking? That shit made me mad as fuck when I seen that stat. I'm like, this not unbeatable records because they're actually playing people now. Will fucking Chamberlain?
Well, he did it though. Ain't nothing you can do about
He
it.
did it against fucking janitors, nigga.
I understand.
And that's what Dad said. Dad said, you know, generational thing. But he said, nah, I ain't gonna lie, wasn't a lot of niggas in the league, though. I'm like, exactly. If you got 10 niggas in the whole league, of course they gonna have 100-point games. And that shit was not on record and it wasn't filmed. That nigga didn't score 100.
Will Chamberlain?
That nigga didn't score 100.
Oh,
I don't give a fuck what nobody tell me.
That's terrible.
Reggie Miller's sister did though.
yeah, she was a
Man,
bucket.
fuck Reggie Miller.
All right.
Wow. Reggie's not that old.
He commentating the shit. Him and Chris Webber.
Jesus.
Yo, Chris Webber is bad.
Yeah, Chris Webber's terrible. You know, he's just about as bad as that timeout he had, or they thought he had. So the Brooklyn Nets beat the 76ers 129-100 in this game. Kevin Durant shot 10 of 17 from the field, 3 of 6 from 3, had 14 rebounds, 7 assists, and 25 points. Kyrie Irving was 8 for 17 from the field, 5 of 11 from 3, had 4 rebounds, 5 assists, and 22 points. Seth Curry was 10 of 14 from the field, 4 of 8 from 3, 1 rebound, 2 assists, and 24 points. Then you go to the 76ers. Tobias Harris was 5 of 10 from the field, 4 of 5 from 3, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 16 points. Joel Embiid was 5 of 17 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3, 12 rebounds, 2 assists, 27 points. James Harden was 3 of 17 from the field.
My God.
3 of 7 from 3, 6 rebounds, 5 assists for a total of 11 points.
Niggas was really talking about getting rid of Kyrie. Kyrie locked up on that nigga. Then he had 50 the other night.
I'm absolutely trading Kyrie. Who they play? Against Charlotte? Oh, yeah.
What are you
Woo,
talking
watch out.
Give a fuck. It's still a 50 ball, nigga. Watch your mouth.
Oh, yeah.
Like Charlotte's bad.
Oh, woo, watch out. What are they, the 8 seed, 9 seed?
First off,
Yeah,
are you
big deal.
saying you would trade Kyrie?
This nigga high as a
No, I would have
motherfucker.
traded Kyrie like right before the deadline.
But who else would you rather take over?
I think that's
Kyrie?
Will's phone.
I would.
I think your phone was just playing sound. Somebody's was.
That one, man.
Busted ass Androids. I ain't know, nigga.
My shit's on me.
Them shits
Well,
work.
first
Them shits
off,
don't work.
Kyrie, half Kyrie. I'll take a 30-game Kyrie over some of the people you could get.
Yeah, nigga, who you going? That's the real
I'll
question.
trade
Who would you
him.
trade him for then? Since you keep acting like nigga just
You traded for pigs, traded for catches. I'll trade it for
nigga,
whoever.
give me a name. Nigga, give me what type of
Well,
pick, how
depends
many?
it depends on who. Like the NBA is going to say yes. Like if I call Phoenix today and they say yeah, I'll take him for Devin Booker. I sure will send his ass. As a matter of fact, I'd call Portland. Hey, do you want him? Send me Damian Lillard. I want somebody that can play this fucking selfish. I don't give a damn that you're dropping 50. It does you no good. Yeah, you're lucky that New York is bailing your ass out for dropping this mandate. But Kyrie, this fucking selfish? No, bye. Get the hell off my team. Because everywhere you go, it's a fucking problem.
Whose
everywhere.
fucking phone is that? I'm sorry.
It's not mine.
Just play
Yo, what the fuck? No, it's not.
Oh my
That's
god.
your shit.
Bro, this broke ass.
Anyways, nigga.
God.
First off, the only reason why New York getting rid of that mandate because they know it's stupid as fuck in the first place.
I don't disagree,
And
but
the-
I mean it's in place. I'm trading Kyrie regardless. I think he's a great player. I think he's definitely one of the most probably. I don't know that there is a better finisher at the rim. Going left, right doesn't matter. I don't think there's a better finisher. Whether it be
I wouldn't say there's a better point guard.
that's what I'm saying. As far as at the rim, I mean obviously you take Steph over Kyrie, but just in other situations, I'm trading Kyrie.
This is my
regardless.
thing. You trade him, you can't get him back.
Buy.
So what I'm saying, no, you saying buy like the niggas
Yeah.
suck over a temporary mandate.
No.
Everybody knew that. I said it months ago. That mandate was getting rid of the
you did say it.
motherfucker.
You did
What do you mean?
It's
It's New
weird.
York. It's
And
New York.
It's weird that it's still not lifted yet.
That bitch finna get lifted.
Okay, we finna be in here at Monday. It's gonna get lifted one of these days.
You give it a month, it's gonna be lifted.
Okay, we said that last month, and here we still are. I'm trading Kyrie regardless. I don't want your selfish ass on my team with your Mr. Medical advice. I know every fucking thing. Okay, then bye. Because
But you can't
there's-
call him selfish if you say to yourself the mandate's stupid as fuck.
Yeah, the mandate is yes.
That's contradicting. What I'm saying is,
you being
if-
unvaccinated and putting everybody else at risk is not selfish.
If I'm Kyrie and I say I'm not, so if all these niggas can play in New York but I can't, that's just dumb as fuck. I'm not gonna get
agree.
vaccinated either.
That's the rules.
I'm solely gonna go off that because that's dumb as hell.
Yeah, and listen. You
That's
can
what I'm
disagree
saying.
with the rules all day long. The rules are the rules. And since he can't play in Brooklyn right now, I need somebody who can because I'm still confused because he traded for Ben Simmons and what's he going to do? Is he going to play?
Okay, we're
at
not
all this year?
disrespecting Ben Simmons. He getting a
Again,
bucket.
I'm not going to say that he's not. I am saying what is Ben Simmons going to do for for Brooklyn right now?
Of course he can't do nothing right
Do
now.
we have a set day that he's going to play? We don't know. We're still shaking our heads.
I read
like,
that they're trying to get
and
him
this-
to make sure he's prepared. That's what I heard.
fine.
I heard it's the Nets. I heard it's the Nets trying to make sure he's prepared
But say this
mentally
game
and
is in
physically.
Brooklyn. Let's just say that this is either the first round or this is the Eastern Conference Finals.
Bro.
You have
Do what?
Kyrie who what'd you say?
He keeps saying mentally. Yeah.
Who?
Ben
That's
Simmons.
what I.
No, I read somebody's back and mental. For real. I heard it's the Nets though. The Nets is on the Nets.
I think defensively he's going to be outstanding.
Who, Ben Simmons?
Scoring wise, you expect him to come back like Steph.
He's shooting that bitch. I don't care what nigga tell me. He's shooting that bitch. Bro, I'm just saying, if all this hype, he come back,
Alex.
he has to shoot that bitch
He's
now.
gonna shoot it. Or, okay, that's fine. He can shoot it, but you got to make it, and he ain't doing that.
Okay, but let's be honest. If he shoots it more, the probability of him making it can be higher. If he shoots it more.
Russell Westbrook thought the same thing.
He shoot 9% from
Okay, we comparing two different niggas. I'm talking about.
You're comparing two bad shooters.
Two.
Okay, we're talking about a nigga who's already how many years Russell been in the league compared to Ben Simmons?
That's fair.
I'm saying Ben Simmons had time to develop. Okay,
But the thing is, usually as you get older, your jump shot gets better.
no facts, and Russell's hasn't. So I'm saying we're comparing. We gotta give Ben Simmons a little bit more time
okay.
to be like, oh, it's over. His jump shot's never gonna be there. Is what I'm saying.
Well, do Ben Simmons' career already, it's gradually got worse.
But you're a coach. You've seen players.
You can change- it can turn around.
Your jumper can. It ain't like
can.
we saying nigga gotta be able to dunk something.
No.
You can't make a nigga learn how to dunk necessarily or grow taller. He's big enough, strong enough, got the capability, skill to be able to shoot the ball.
And he has a great shooter to help him. Right,
And his jumper ain't bad.
they don't look bad.
It's not bad. So I'm saying it's really mental.
His form looks really good.
His form ain't bad.
I'm not a mental person when it comes to shooting, but I just don't think he naturally has good touch.
No, he can't shoot. He's not gonna shoot.
He just got to learn. But I think the Sixers did tarnish him a little bit by telling him not to shoot at all.
Exactly.
Because Markel Fultz couldn't play whenever he was there either.
Yeah, not supporting. You see what I'm saying?
Fucking exactly. I forgot about Marco Fultz ass. They fucked his jumper up and he couldn't shoot there either. He got to the Magic, could shoot.
That is true. I don't know what happened with him.
Thank you. It might be their shooting coach over there in fucking Philly.
You got Tobias and you got Seth. They ain't had no issues.
Exactly.
Joel.
This nigga DJ know how I feel about Tobias right
Tobias
now.
is bad?
I'm not gonna disrespect Tobias on this
he
podcast.
bad?
What are you talking about?
I can't stand that nigga, bro.
Oh my god.
I can't stand.
You don't like him like
I think he's
Tyler?
overrated.
What?
What?
He's great rated. He's perfectly rated.
I think
I think he's overrated.
Not too high, not too
I
low.
don't
He's a
understand.
good NBA basketball.
I don't like his jumper. He pissed me off today on 2K, and then
he pissed me off today.
no, but that's what took me to the because like every time I watch him, like, he be getting to it, but he's not consistent. And I know I'm not tripping. And I'm like, I feel like the third option for Philly could be better because I feel like they were trying to trade him anyway. So I'm like, that shows.
What third option would you want for?
I'll take like a fucking PJ Tucker with that nigga.
Oh no, now you're.
And I ain't even real third. I'll take Marcus Smart. I'll take any of them niggas, honestly.
Marcus Smart ain't even third option on this team now.
I'm saying on Philly it could be. Tyrese Maxey and them other niggas could. I'll play fucking Tobias in my opinion.
Tobias can go for 35 sometimes.
Sometimes, nigga.
Tyrese Maxey
Has he done it this season? I'm not. I'm being dead ass though.
He's got close up.
I'm not trying to disrespect Tobias Harris, but that nigga just.
disrespecting Tobias.
I think
I'm
he's
just
great.
saying. Well, if this nigga disrespecting Kyrie, I'm gonna disrespect Tobias Harris. Goddamn.
He just.
Kyrie's been disrespecting himself ever since he left Cleveland.
That's true.
Okay, wait a minute.
You want to talk about that big boy game? Okay, guess what? LeBron left. What was you doing? You was bitching, moaning, and complaining, so you left and went to Boston.
Name
What
me a
happened when
player
you left
has
Boston?
done something without LeBron.
Somebody.
Name
that
me a
has
player
done something.
individually has done something when LeBron left.
No. I'm
Before
not
or
talking about
after?
his.
Just wait, nigga.
I'm not talking about his success. I'm talking about how you said you wanted to do this by yourself. That I don't need LeBron, and that's fine. Okay, cool. You had Boston. I want somebody in this podcast right now to tell me what was wrong with the Celtics while Kyrie was there, not named Kyrie.
That was better without him.
Yeah.
Thank you.
They ain't did shit without him.
That's true. But they made
Just confused.
They made a playoff run without him. I'm
not trying to be the championship person, but playoff run's cool and all, but they ain't got close to nothing.
It's either that or don't go at all.
But you
with him
got
playing.
exactly
No,
what
that's
you were
fine. I'm just
asking
saying,
for.
though.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Cleveland gave him exactly what he was asking for. I want to be the man. I want to be the man. You went to Boston. Well, I'm confused that if Kyrie's this high road, oh, you're so great. Okay, so then why were you not able to do that? Because LeBron made it seem a hell of a lot easier than what it was, didn't he?
Fact.
Yeah,
I know, but we talking about LeBron James. You stay name me a player who can do it by themselves anyways.
No, LeBron usually-
I'm just confused. You're saying individually, I understand, but KD said the same thing. I want to be the man. What happened? Nobody can be the man.
Kyrie don't have that.
Nigga, he had that with fucking Steph Curry and
he
Klay
wasn't the man.
Thompson.
No, but
I'm
I'm
saying
saying, like,
individually.
okay.
I'm saying individually. Everyone barks that
He
I
went
want
to
to
the
be the man
finals.
shit. I want to be the man shit. They don't do that.
Well, let me
That's
know.
just-
That's not.
You can't name me
That's not-
goddamn.
LeBron.
Y'all can't name me a team last 5-6 years that a nigga did it individually by himself. Them
Jimmy
niggas had a good ass
Kawhi
team.
Leonard.
Exactly.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Did Toronto, Jimmy
Wait
Butler-
a minute.
Jimmy Butler took the Heat to the finals again in
Y'all
2020.
niggas acting like niggas wasn't on the Raptors was cold, cuz.
First
I'm not saying that they're not good.
cold, but they was good, nigga.
So I don't know if he had a top 10 player on neither one of the
Siakam plays for them. I'm not tripping. He did. Okay, he was good. Kyle Lowry was. Don't act like Kyle Lowry ass now.
was pretty nice.
He's probably 11.
They had Ibaka too. They had Ibaka at the time. I'm not tripping.
Surge was,
Okay.
Surge was
He wasn't
55.
Surge of Oklahoma City, but he was good. Yeah.
I'm saying that Toronto. Okay, hold on. That Toronto team without fucking Kawhi, we're still like number 1, 2, number 1 seed in the
That's
East.
DeMar DeRozan.
Yes, but I'm saying though, even without DeMar DeRozan, they did all right.
Right. They had DeMar DeRozan.
Right.
They replaced it with Kyrie, and then Kyrie did it.
Okay, I'm saying even without these niggas, they've done okay. There's not like I'm saying is you ain't seen Toronto drop fucking under goddamn like the worst team in the league or some type of shit without these good players.
No.
Who they got now?
Toronto's at 7. They got Fred VanVleet. And
Exactly.
The best player.
And they had Fred VanVleet back then. I'm not tripping.
Yeah, he was.
Okay,
yeah.
so what are we talking about here?
Well, he's good now. He wasn't.
And
what
plus,
he is now.
and plus, though, we ain't gonna act like that finals was some bullshit because Kevin Durant got hurt anyways. Nigga, and Clay was out. If I'm not tripping.
That's part of the game.
I'm just saying the nigga you could say he did it by himself, but I'm saying is if that's a full healthy team, he wouldn't have did it by himself. The nigga would have had to.
You only can play what you're presented with. That's it. You only can play what you're presented with.
That's fair.
Like
okay.
the Thunder didn't make it to the finals a couple of times because Russ got hurt and KD got hurt.
All right, we'll focus on 1 year. Outside of that 1 year, nigga, when last time somebody did it by himself? True.
That's all I'm saying. Jimmy Butler did it with the Heat whenever they played the Lakers in the finals in the bubble.
I'm talking about winning a championship.
Oh no,
nobody. There's not a single person that's ever done it by himself.
Dirk Nowitzki.
Come
on, cuz.
I said last 5 or 6 years. Last 6 years. Okay, it's my fault. I was just wondering.
That's last.
I'm saying I feel like the new age we in. All these niggas do bark this. I only do individually. That's all I'm saying. I get what you're saying about Curry, nigga, but I thought you be disrespecting that nigga. He cold as fuck. He a legendary nigga.
He's not saying anything about his talent. He just feels like he's selfish because there's a decision. That's all he's saying.
We can't call a man selfish off one decision off fucking eye. His whole career, we're gonna call him selfish off this one day.
Selfish off like 5 decisions.
Yeah, first off, he has been.
Who the fuck want to be in racist ass Boston in the first place?
David Ortiz, Rafael Devers.
Okay, we talking about niggas that's not from this country.
Should I keep going?
KG, Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, Rajon Rondo.
Them niggas didn't want to be there.
They won a championship.
No.
All you gotta do is play basketball in the league.
Y'all niggas act like y'all don't understand. They didn't want to be there.
Nobody wants to be there.
They went there, but nobody wants to be there, my nigga.
Half the people that play for their basketball team probably don't want to be in their city, but do they play?
Fuck out of here, nigga.
You realize I think Boston has the most championships in franchise history?
Back in the fucking 80s and the fucking 90s when Larry Bird big racist ass was shooting the ball, ain't nobody give a fuck about Boston. And don't be trying, nigga, you a Lakers fan. Don't be trying to suck on Boston dick,
I'm
nigga.
not sucking on shit.
Come on,
that's not the
cuz.
players. I named play for the Red Sox for starters.
I don't, nigga, cheating ass baseball.
And
God
for two,
damn it.
And for two, Giannis won the championship. Where was he at? Greece. There's a lot of people that play for that city. They're not big on the city or big in the state.
Yes, but this is what I'm saying.
Who the fuck cares about Oklahoma? Don't the niggas in LA every
y'all
other
keep
day.
naming niggas that's not from this country. They don't know any better. They don't give a fuck. They come to America. Oh, are you okay? Pussy.
So why would you come to America then? In total,
I don't know.
Well, because nigga, you got LA, you got Miami, you got another place you can be. First off, these niggas are getting. Giannis got drafted.
Yes.
Do you act like these niggas have choice in where they're gonna go?
He signed a massive ass contract. He could ask for a trade.
Obviously, nigga. But then when it comes to America, everybody wants to win an NBA championship. It's just ideal. But I'm saying
Alex,
not every state here is racist and bad. You naming Milwaukee,
they don't get
naming
Boston.
Boston.
They just go wherever is presented best for them.
And in this day and age, you can request a trade and demand to leave.
Okay.
And Paul Pierce was in Boston doing his thing, trying to get it done. He had Walker. He had a couple cats. Did it. Then they assembled the team they got. And the thing was, KG was in Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
So why would you not want to go to Boston from Minnesota?
Or the Lakers.
Okay. So then Rajon Rondo got drafted.
Yep.
Is that right? So then the other one's
Ray Allen.
And he was in Seattle.
Yeah, he was in the Supersonics.
Like, come on, bro. Like, Boston's the best option out of those. So I'm going to go to Boston.
Again, you don't have to like the city or the state, but if it's a better situation for me, like LaMelo don't want to be in Charlotte. He may like the team. He may like the city. But if you tell me, can he go to Miami? Sign me up.
LeBron.
Can I go play with D-Book? I sure the fuck will. LeBron did it for as long as he could. I'm either doing Miami, and then I went back for Cleveland for a little bit, tried it. Listen, I love you guys. I'm out. I'm done. Goes to L.A. You don't have to live and breathe and die in the city by any means.
Like, Will doesn't like Kyrie's decision. To me, it's no big deal. Like, it's just what it is.
No, I know. I'm just saying. I don't feel like we're gonna say like this is. I feel like what he's doing is what I do, Russ Westbrook. I'm attributing his basketball play and then his personal. Just like I'm, intermingling the two. I don't feel like you could say selfish or personal decision for his basketball career. Just like I used to say shit about Kevin Durant, but now I'm like, I understand it now. Like, nigga, it's your career. You don't know it's your career.
Yeah.
Was it really gonna work out in Boston? Do y'all really think it would have worked out?
But you made it like people made it seem like Boston, like he might as well have gone to like Orlando. Like the way that he just like bitch moaned and complained. Like my thing is, as a man, you got exactly what you asked for. Man the fuck up and shut up and play and do exactly what you're supposed to do.
So we can say that. We can say that about LeBron James. We can say that about all these other players who leave.
Zero help.
We can say about James Harden. How many times does James Harden bitch complain and end up leaving?
And he gets killed.
And I'd say the same thing about James.
Okay, so we say about LeBron too then.
Why would you say about LeBron?
Because LeBron James bitch complain.
Yes, but compared to Kyrie, how much help
What
did
you
LeBron
mean
get?
where?
When? That's what I'm asking. So in Cleveland, he actually stayed and was committed for 8 years.
Kyrie didn't do that.
You're right.
Okay, but I'm saying what's the difference? We talking about publicly. You telling me LeBron James don't bitch moan and complain?
When? Back then?
In general.
Yeah,
he was on the floor.
yes.
We see him.
Now he's
The nigga
37.
do it in
He's
his
tired.
fucking. You could just see it in his fucking aura that the nigga just don't want to be where he at.
You're at
Because
his
he's
pinnacle, you
37.
can do that.
What do you mean? Because he's 37.
He shouldn't be asked to play.
Have you seen Kobe Bryant not get back on defense?
Kobe was never a defender like LeBron was ever.
Okay, that didn't answer the question. Have you seen Kobe Bryant ever just sit back on the other side of the court and not get back on defense and shake his head the whole time?
Michael and Kobe are
Hell
gods.
yes.
Michael and Kobe are gods. Okay.
First off,
Yeah, nigga, what are you trying to say? Because now you about to.
LeBron, don't disrespect
What are we?
LeBron
Yeah,
here.
what are we doing now? I know I'm talking shit, but we came back to disrespect the goat like that.
I told you like I just did with Pod. They said Kobe ain't even top 10. That's White Chocolate said that. Another NBA player said that, veteran. And I'm like, that's quite interesting. Why is that?
Kobe's not top 10, but he got 5 rings.
I didn't agree with this statement.
Okay.
But I'm just saying.
Yeah, I finna say nigga, Kobe top 10. I don't know what that
Yeah,
is.
that's what I'm saying.
The
Niggas
fact
just
that people
smoking.
are saying that is crazy to me.
I don't know why they.
But
No.
then again, if you read why they say that, they say it's because he's a Michael Jordan clone, and then most times you don't put the clone right next to the great.
I thought you said top 5 Laker of all time. Is that what he said? Or top 10?
White Chocolate said he wasn't top 10, period. And then I don't remember about Lakers.
Somebody said top Laker, I
thing
thought,
is,
but you might be right.
I will just do this because I'm a Kobe fan. If you know me, I'm a diehard Kobe. Not many people are very good at copying the original. And if you don't like the way Kobe did it, Kobe still did it and won championships. It wasn't like, a lot of us, try to mimic our game after somebody. But Kobe did that, and it's, he didn't have a D Wade and Chris Bosh. He had Pau Gasol. He had Lamar Odom.
Fuck Shaq.
Derek Fisher. He had Shaq.
Rick Fox, Robert Horry. Come on, bro. Don't act like that roster wasn't dumb.
Okay,
That
they
nigga
had,
told me.
they had a few
I was ready
nice.
to disrespect Shaq. I was
they had
waiting
a
on
few
him, but-
nice rosters, but that Andrew Bynum and all that shit.
No, it wasn't a great roster. They had Meta World Peace. A lot of people forget about that.
Yeah, and Meta World Peace, he was he was probably like his Rodman mixed with Pippen. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't have all
second
those.
term, yes, was a lot of Kobe, but he was trying to say Pau Gasol was the best player on that team, and I'm like, okay, now we're going a little far here. Pau Gasol did make him better, and Kobe needs a big to be successful. That's just how he is, and that's fair for the triangle. That's what you need,
Right.
But if Kobe's not on those teams,
They don't.
we not winning. You're not winning. If Kobe ain't on that team,
They don't be
or
winning
Pau was
either.
out there, they would have been even worse than what they were.
Yeah.
So then you get there. If Kobe was to get hurt that year, they mess around and be lottery pick.
They don't beat Orlando and they don't beat the Celtics.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's a team with just Dwight.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, man. Don't,
And he do Turkaloo. He was like, that bitch fly.
and
Good Lord.
Turkaloo used to let that thing fly,
Jesus.
for real. But yeah, I would never accept Kobe slander. I really don't even do LeBron, and I'm not even a big LeBron fan. Like, you can't talk about those men. Those are
Keep on.
I just feel like all these big players are divas and selfish. That's all I'm saying.
for sure.
Whether it's more public or behind closed doors, these niggas is all divas. They $1 million players. They divas.
And this is my
So that's
opinion
all I'm
about
saying.
LeBron put it under his sleeve for a long time. He played the game the right way, didn't show emotions. He just did what he could. Well, then once he got to realizing, like, man, I am tired. These cats, things that's happening for Bron, he's like, that shouldn't happen. That's just not. And he's letting the emotions out. And that, I mean, you have 3-4 years left. It is what it is. I don't respect it. I don't appreciate it. That's not how I think he should handle it.
Yeah.
But I mean, when you're frustrated in the game, sometimes you're going to act away.
He does it every game.
And if we're being
He's
honest,
wrong thing, bro. I'm sorry.
If LeBron would have ended up in a city like Kobe or D Wade, where they were in a big market and
Right.
people wanted to go, obviously he would have attracted more people. But nobody wants to go to fucking Cleveland.
Well, no, but they couldn't. Look, I mean, they just didn't want to help him.
Yeah.
Jonas Ilgauskas and fuck.
And you've gone as far as year 20 now, 19, and he's given truly everything. I mean, he just hit the 30,000 club.
At 30, 10, and 10.
That's what? That's
First player
outrageous. And then just to have to do this again, like at 37 years old, like I said, whether the Lakers are like 0-5, 0-6, if he's not scoring 50, who else is being asked to do what he's doing at this stage in his career?
Kobe. No, but
Like that's unreal. And then one dude was like, "Oh yeah, you see, LeBron can't do it. He shouldn't have to.
right.
There's no reason why, AD can't step up whenever he's healthy, or Russ can't figure out that's not your shot. Just drive to the rim, or get some help around LeBron. It ain't got to be a Jaylen Brown out there or Jason Tatum, nothing like that. Just somebody with a heartbeat.
Yeah, but the
Get
thing
Buddy
is,
out there and
in
just
this
shoot it or
situation-
something.
In this specific situation, the reason why I don't give LeBron no slack is because he's always been quote unquote GM.
Right? Yeah.
To where he can assemble what he believes is going to make him successful.
Yep.
And he took this chance with this roster.
Yeah.
And thought, I'm going to get my guys a championship. I understand, and I think if there's one human on the earth that could do it, it was going to be him.
For sure.
But this is what you assembled. This is what you got. This is what's going on.
He'll
Now,
go back.
maybe not Russell. Maybe
Right.
that was whatever. But everybody else was your call, is what it seemed. So that's why I tell him. That's why I say, LeBron, bro, you just got to do what you can and fight when you got the opportunity.
Yeah, and I know y'all niggas talking about his age and all that, but I'm just saying, you could put a 10-minute video of that nigga doing that shit from the ass. years.
Yeah.
Him not getting back on defense, complaining
it's
about
been
calls and shit.
just
what I'm saying, I know what y'all, but Kobe and Michael Jordan, I doubt you can put a real good tape together. Them niggas being lackadaisical like that, not giving a fuck, no matter how frustrated they are.
That's fair. Well,
LeBron legit, nigga.
Well, let's talk
You seen
about
that video, nigga?
Mike gonna go to the ref and say, "Hey, that's a foul." They're gonna be like, "What's it, Mike?"
Yeah.
All right.
Yes,
First
but my
off-
nigga, LeBron was on the other side of the court, and he had
Yeah,
just,
he just
like,
walked
y'all
off.
seen that shit. That was bad.
Okay, listen. Jordan retired because he got tired. Come on, cuz. He just quit.
He got tired because the mob was looking for him.
So then he goes to baseball, comes back, quits again, and retires. LeBron ain't done none of that yet. He just played out 81 games, tried to do his thing. So that's why I'm like, he's played a lot more games than them. He's been in a lot more playoffs than them. He done been in more championships than all of them. So
I
it's just,
think it's LeBron had to expend so much on offense that like to play that high level of defense that he did. I want to say probably you're not wrong. It's been a while. I want to
Yeah,
say
he's
probably
been
since
active.
Miami.
Yeah, it's
since
getting
he's
worse,
played
too.
that
It's
like
getting worse.
that high level of defense. He did a little bit in Cleveland. Once they got to the finals, he did, but after that, like he's like, I have to pick and choose if I'm going to go all out on defense or all out on offense because I can't do both.
Yeah, it'd be tired. So
Like-
can I ask y'all a question really quick?
Yeah, what's up?
We're talking about LeBron. At this point, do you still leave LeBron as GM, or does LeBron need to go to someone or a team that's already established as far as like a 76ers or a
Thunder or something like that.
no, they're
I'm
not
fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. I'm
I was
fucking
gonna
with you.
say.
I don't know. My biggest thing, this is my opinion. If he went and played for San Antonio under Pop, he could be okay. Because Pop can coach him, do his thing, and LeBron can just play. He doesn't have to worry about all the other stuff. Player here, player there. Pop gonna make it happen with whatever you got. And
Right.
Pop really ain't never got just bad rosters. He got good guys around him, for the most part. They just never have. They haven't had that piece since Tim Duncan left or Kawhi for the most part.
Yeah.
So I think like you have to put him in around a coach. I don't think he's had that coach to where you put him in and he'll respect the coach enough not to want to be GM and all that.
Okay.
And I
Mike Brown wasn't coaching?
come on, Mike Brown would come on.
Come on, bro. Who we talking about?
What?
Mike Brown was out there telling him what to do,
Mike
nigga. What
Brown
you
come
talking
to our
about?
practice. I promise you our kids ain't listening to him.
Well, what do you think? You let LeBron be GM wherever he goes, or he needs to go somewhere that can, that's kind of established.
I think you almost have to go somewhere established, but at this point in your career, I think you just ride out in L.A. Unfortunately, and I don't disagree. LeBron has had to truly do everything so many other players didn't have to do. Can you imagine? And again, I'm right there with you with Kobe, but Kobe was he made other players better, and he made a lot of in game like, hey, this is what we need to do. This is what LeBron does do that. But at times you can see like up here, that's where I separate Kobe, Jordan, and then LeBron. Talent wise, there's no obviously I think LeBron talent wise is better than Kobe and Jordan. Like Kobe ain't stopping LeBron getting to the rim. I'm sorry, he's 6'9", Kobe's 6'6".
I'm 16.
He's
6.
what 260. There's nothing. That's
He's
a tank
16
coming
and
at you.
6 against Kobe, by the way.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's a freight train coming at you. There's nothing that Kobe can do. But as far as like just being able to like with Coach last week, like just with his accolades, just his ability to see the game and to being able to coach guys into where they should be, into their strengths. Like Kobe won with Sasha, and Sasha was great. I'm all in on Sasha, but Jordan Farmar coming off the bench. Kobe put all of his chips on people like that. D Fish playing at a high level against the Celtics. D Fish right now, he's like, oh, hold on,
Mr. Big Shot.
this game is too fast for me. Real quick, I gotta go. But with LeBron, it's like he for so long has, I'm going, you guys follow me and let's do it. And it works if you have the guys that are willing to do that, but Russ ain't doing that. AD's like, I would do that, but I'm hurt.
All the time.
And so then everybody's like, well, LeBron. Then you're not wrong that LeBron, you did sign off on this.
Yeah, you did.
So as well as you did in Cleveland and Miami, and you won championships, and you won one with LA, when you brought AD on, you get all the praise. You also got to get the heat that comes with it.
Right.
And so, I mean, I think you just ride it out in L.A., but I would have loved to have seen LeBron get just a top 50 coach, top 45 guy that at least
They say
do
it's supposed to
something.
16. That's what they say.
Yeah, okay,
And I would say it's because LeBron was in Miami. But
Yeah.
the second thing he did with Miami makes him fair.
I think so.
So let me ask this really quick. Outside of Golden State and the Brooklyn Nets, if LeBron could go anywhere else right now and they would be a finals contender, where would you send them? Big Tone. Let me go ahead and X out Phoenix too, I guess, since they're number one seed again.
Danny clinch the playoff berth?
Yeah.
The
That's
Nuggets.
Nuggets.
Him
and Jokic.
or the Sixers.
Jamal Murray or the Sixers.
Nuggets or the Sixers.
Alex.
I think him and Dame Dollar will get to it.
In Portland, just him and Dame.
On God.
Who's the third?
Anthony Simons.
Oh my God!
They got a couple now, but shit, they got a low key squad.
Why don't you like Anthony?
Anthony, he's just Anthony's who he is, bro. I can't say his name.
That niggas be balling.
I'm saying, like, if you depending on a nigga, Dame Dollar, you know what I'm saying? We saying all these other teams, but I'm like, I know it's just two people. You can count on Dame Dollar to really get to it. And you just need LeBron to get his little.
Not this season.
Obviously, nigga, but I'm saying the nigga is a bucket, nigga. He got that mentality that somebody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
LeBron ain't. Has LeBron played with somebody with a mentality like that?
No.
Kyrie at that time.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, outside of that, no, not really. And I'm not saying they're going to win like a bunch of. I feel like they can get one, though. Because they got a couple other pieces. Trailblazers ain't ass now. I mean, they is right now, but you know what I mean?
They're definitely what you call ass.
The Billy Earl.
Milwaukee.
I mean, the former.
But him and Giannis, nigga? Or you saying without Giannis?
No, with Giannis.
I was saying with Giannis.
So it'd be
The fuck?
Giannis, him, and Middleton. Oh my goodness.
And Drew Holiday.
And Drew
guard.
Nigga, that shit gonna be so boring. Oh my God.
What's wrong with that?
That shit gonna be boring than a
A lot
bitch.
of dunks and a lot of open threes. I'm all for it.
Boring than a bitch, nigga. Going to sleep, nigga. Don't nobody want to watch that boring ass shit.
I would say, and it might be partially to my bias on the second team, but my first team, I would say probably Miami.
You better not have New Orleans come out your mouth.
You better say the
I was gonna say Miami too, but go ahead. My fault. Go
Miami
ahead.
with Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry, Bam Adebayo, Duncan Robinson, and Tyler Hero. I think they would be some nice little pieces
I'm waiting for the other
as
one.
far as and the Pelicans.
Oh my God.
Now, hear me out. Hear me
All right,
out.
let's do it.
You have C.J. McCollum.
Okay.
You see C.J. McCollum get busy. Brandon Ingram,
nobody
former most improved player, just nice.
Okay.
Yesterday, Valanciunas played. He had 32 and 15. And then you have Devontae Graham, if he's your fifth option, is a decent fifth option to me.
You forgetting somebody.
Where's Zion?
I'm saying I would say Zion, but isn't that six people?
And is he not
but-
making the top five?
Yeah, 15
I mean, do
players on
you
team.
want to? I'd
Brandon
rather.
Ingram play the one.
Brandon Ingram played the one. CJ may play the one. CJ played the
CJ
one.
better off at the two.
That's true. But okay, Brandon Ingram plays the one, or probably LeBron.
Yeah.
LeBron played the one. CJ McCollum at the two. BI at the three.
Now, you say the roster sounds fair.
But I was
You know
trying to
what I'm
give.
saying?
That's
Like-
not realistic, though. I feel like.
How
You know what
not?
I'm saying? That's why I was trying to give a realist. Him and Dame Dog. Because nigga, there's no way in fuck
No, he's just
LeBron.
saying a team that you could just
I know,
put
but
Put him in, but I'm saying you put him in right now with the Pelicans versus the Trailblazers. I feel like they do better.
no, you right, be right. I was Miami. Actually, I'll take Miami. Probably be the best one though. Like when you said Miami, I was like, that actually would be perfect.
You go back
Like
with Spoelstra, and then you got the
Yeah.
two white boy shooters that can, get you some buckets from the 3-point range. Jimmy Butler's always going to play hard on both ends. And I don't.
PJ Tucker,
I've
too.
Never. PJ Tucker's going to play hard. I've
What is
never
up
had.
with you and
Maybe they love PJ
bro?
Tucker.
Are we acting like PJ Tucker ass or something?
I'm just confused why you act like he's
Because he's a solid player. I feel like he embodies
I
what you
respect
want
him.
as a
Yeah.
player. If that nigga was on, if that
First
nigga
off,
was
what are we saying solid? What does he do outside of shoot threes and play defense? I just
okay,
wanna know.
okay. If that nigga was, for instance, in high school on Mustang, you would love him. Cause you know why? He work hard. He play defense. He could shoot that corner three. Watch your mouth.
and I
Watch your
agree.
mouth,
I know
nigga.
what you're talking about.
A nigga be shooting a three. Cause you said, what does he do besides play defense? What else
And
you said?
shoot threes. That's
Okay,
I said.
what else is to the game? Offense, defense, shoot threes, play
Dribbling,
defense.
passing, rebounding. I mean, there's a lot to the game that he could possibly assist with.
His basketball IQ is good too.
Like in Houston, he didn't even set ball screens.
But you
He
have-
says balls. The fuck are
I
you
said in
talking
Houston
about?
he didn't.
And Houston, nigga, duh, nigga, who was setting ball
He's
screens?
in Milwaukee now. I mean, you
James-
He's in Miami.
James Harden was doing ISO the whole time. You ain't got no time for ball screens. That nigga just calling ISO.
But anyway,
But
This nigga be disrespecting PJ Tucker.
Tucker. I mean, I just don't feel like he's Marcus Smart. PJ Tucker, like to me,
I feel like they're literally the same.
there's no way.
TJ,
Bobby
you watch Marcus Smart. You
Bobby
think,
Portis is better than PJ.
nigga in the pot? Yeah. No. You might be right. You might be
Bobby
right.
Nice. Bobby Nice.
You might be right. I feel like he's like a better version of Draymond Green.
Who?
PJ Tucker.
Oh my goodness gracious! What?
Take Draymond Green off the Warriors, put him regular team. You see what I'm talking about?
Put PJ. You put Draymond in PJ shoes, he'd probably have the same.
Because PJ been on regular teams and he's made an impact no matter where he went.
What do you mean regular teams? He was with Houston with James Harden.
He was
That
in
wasn't a regular
Phoenix.
team.
He was in Phoenix.
It's a regular fucking team, nigga. Houston? Who gave a fuck about Houston?
They lost to
The Warriors.
Draymond Green has been on the fucking Warriors his whole career, damn. Like, and the Warriors are the Warriors. The Warriors had what, 2, 3, maybe 2, 3 bad years, maybe. I'm not tripping.
No, I mean in total it's been probably 5 or 6.
Bad years
in total.
in
Before they
total.
got
I'm
good,
talking
yeah.
about before they got who they are now,
no.
and look at them right now too. I'm saying PJ Tucker ain't always been on a number one fucking seed always.
That's fair.
He ain't been on no championship winning teams besides Milwaukee. Did he win? That was it though. That's what I'm saying. PJ Tucker's a solid fucking player.
I didn't say he wasn't solid.
Any
Just
team
make
would
it
want
seem
him.
Like I don't know about all that.
Can I ask this question? Really,
What's this
really
nigga
quick?
be dude, like? What the fuck we talking about?
This one's a two-parter. Would LeBron mesh with the number 2 Memphis Grizzlies?
Absolutely.
Do you think like they instantly become like
Absolutely.
Because right now they are the number 2 seed in the West.
Absolutely. I think Ja will feed great off of him. His big guy is obviously very,
Steven Adams,
and he gonna dunk it. You know what I mean?
Jackson, yeah.
And then Jaren Jackson's good.
shoot the 3.
I mean, honestly, that one spot is probably what they need. And LeBron can fit their role.
Yeah, especially with Ja, like he's scoring and having to facilitate the floor. Like if you get, one of those loads taken off of Ja, I feel like they just and without LeBron, look, you said were they 2 right now?
Number 2 in the West.
Adding LeBron to your team's not gonna make it any worse.
Yeah, but then again, Ja takes some pressure off LeBron. So then you got to focus on Ja. There's other things. It ain't just, we're just going to focus on Bron because we know Russell's not going to make a shot. We know Anthony Davis might not be here. Dwight Howard's on the floor. He's pointless. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Okay. Well, man, I mean, do y'all have anything else y'all like to go over? Alex, you
LeBron and Josh Giddey, them niggas be number 1 seed.
Oh,
Facts.
my
I'm
goodness.
just keeping up
LeBron
with
plays
you.
like Josh Giddey. He's going to retire.
But yeah, to go over your point, I got way off track. I'm sorry.
Go.
The fuck point you going back to?
They Brooklyn shot 56 from the floor and 45 from 3. If Kyrie is on the floor, who's beating that?
Nobody.
Like that's deadly. And so with this, say New York doesn't lift that mandate. If this is the Eastern Conference Finals, Kyrie's missing at least 4 games, or at least 2, depending on where it goes. Like, who wins this if Kyrie's not playing?
Is it 2-1-2, 1-1?
No, it's 2. It's 2-2-1-1-1 because Oklahoma City.
So my thing is, you could get lucked out if it works out because you play 2 in Brooklyn, you go to there, play 2. So hopefully you can win those 2, and it's 1-1-1. So you might be able to luck out, but yeah, it's not a good thing at all.
Well, Ben Simmons come back. I feel like that's what make the difference.
That'll definitely.
That's all I'm saying. I don't care what you say. We talking shit about Kyrie. Like
No,
Kyrie, so you put Ben Simmons in there.
No disrespect to Ben Simmons, but what Kyrie brings you versus what Ben Simmons brings you is just not
Night and
even,
day.
on offense. Is definitely not even in the same realm of life.
We don't know that yet.
No, we know.
We don't know that yet. We don't know that yet. We don't know that yet.
Like I don't even.
We don't know that yet, nigga. My niggas is talking shit about Ben Simmons, nigga. I'm just saying we don't know that yet.
If you just watch over the years of their basketball careers, Kyrie, you've never seen a film where Kyrie just ain't getting to it.
Ben Simmons don't get to it.
Ben last year did a spin move. He should have just dunked it. He passed it to somebody who can't make layups, and they lost.
Oh, to the Hawks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? When we rewind that back, I thought that play was way worse than what it was. There was like 3 or 4 minutes left in the quarter. So why was that the determining factor? Like, I get what happened. That's not smart a play to do. But I'm saying is, if there's 3 or 4 minutes left in the game, why is it solely all Ben Simmons' fault?
Because
that's for Philly fans, at least.
3 minutes left in the game, every possession matters. And the fact that you don't finish that and you make somebody else
On
shoot
Trae
free
Young.
throws.
Yeah.
You make somebody else shoot
Trae Young
free
ain't
throws.
locking up on him? What are we talking
What?
about?
In the
I'm fucking with
post?
y'all.
No,
I'm
I was
I've
fucking
gonna
never seen
say-
Trae Young guard anybody as long as I know him. That's just a fact.
Look, all I'm saying is, you talking about getting to it. Okay, but I'm saying Ben Simmons, basketball IQ pretty good on offense. He can pass.
I agree.
Okay, he can dunk, layup. The only thing he's shooting. He may not got the dribble capability as Kyrie, obviously,
Facts.
but Kyrie low to the ground. That's a different conversation.
No, it's not.
So
Name a tall nigga can dribble like Kyrie.
Kevin
Durant.
I'm about to say Kevin.
Like
not like
Kyrie?
Kyrie.
Come on, bro. What are we talking
no
about?
one can dribble
Can't
like-
dribble
Yeah,
Kyrie.
Steph is the closest.
But y'all know what I'm saying, nigga. Ain't no, there's not a nigga close to him dribble. Like, come on, bro. Don't say Kevin Durant either, because Kevin
the
Durant.
only closest tall ball
Yes.
handler. That
Yeah,
there's.
but exactly. So what we saying? We
Paul
just
George?
so basically.
I knew.
Basically, we saying Ben Simmons just can't shoot. That's what we're getting back to, from my opinion,
His offensive capabilities is really, really bad.
because he can't
Pretty
shoot
rough.
threes. All right.
You play in a shooting league. The league is made on shooting. It's all shooting.
Well, the point
Who's a
being,
better shooter, Zion or Ben?
Zion.
who's more skillful?
Ben?
Yep.
Nigga said Ben.
He's a better scorer though.
Who is?
Zion.
I mean, as of right now, we can do bond.
Well,
We can
both
save.
both of them are pointless.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
That's true.
But I'm just saying, if the Nets, I mean, say if they don't lift the
So
mandate
you thinking Ben's going to help that situation? Oh, for those games. Those two
for
games.
the whole team, nigga, any game, any series, any league, nigga, Ben Simmons helping that team.
Okay.
It's not like the nigga. It's not a. And I'm not trying to. But it ain't like it's Russell Westbrook.
Well, when
it
did
ain't
you
like
start
he
liking-
got the ball and it's like fuck it.
When did you start liking Ben Simmons so much?
What you mean? I always fuck with Ben Simmons low key.
Alex, think about this. If you're on a scouting report you're in the NBA, the greatest basketball league in the world, and you dribbling up the floor, and the person in front of you is backing up because they're not worried about what you're about to do with this ball,
I understand.
is the ultimate disrespect even from a child.
Facts.
and in film, you watch the games. Them cats is sitting in the paint saying, "Shoot it, Ben." They don't even do Russ that bad, like that bad. And when Russ was young, they definitely wasn't doing him that bad.
Oh yeah.
They backing up like let's double team Joel because we know he not gonna do nothing with that rock if he shoots it. Like the ultimate disrespect. You're telling me that's gonna be helpful to Brooklyn?
They can back up all they want. They gonna back up. What he gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
That's a freight train coming at just a big nigga. He gonna go and lay it up on your ass.
He's a bad free throw shooter. So I don't know, like Shaq. You found Shaq.
So we disrespecting Ben Simmons now.
I'm not I'm just trying to figure out why you like him so much.
I'm not saying I like him. I'm saying he would help the team. Without Kyrie, he would help. I'm not saying he would replace Kyrie and be more efficient or better, but I'm saying he would still help. You still have to space the floor. I'm saying if Ben Simmons on the floor, you can't just like ignore the nigga like he ain't there is what I'm saying.
And you can put
it's
Ben
not like
Simmons
he's
at the five of that
non-existent.
team.
That's
He
exactly
can be at the 5-2.
That's exactly what you do.
No, you're fucking tripping, nigga. He would not be non-existent to you.
Bro, Ben Simmons dribbling up the floor, I'm double teaming Kevin Durant.
You act like you ain't never had players in high school. Teams y'all play where a nigga can't shoot the ball, but he can do everything else pretty.
And you know what happens? If he catch it and he throw it, we gonna go help a little further to the person with the ball.
Okay. And then, but this nigga, but
And
that
then if he
nigga,
catch it, close out short. Go ahead, close out short. The chances he make it is negative.
I'm saying is there's niggas in the league that score and still be efficient without having to shoot the ball. That's what I'm saying.
I agree.
Rondo
shoots better.
Yeah, Rondo can
He
shoot
does
better.
shoot
than
better
him.
than him, but
But I'm
Rondo
just
is a
saying.
passer and a layup dude first. That no one ever is like Rondo's a great 3-point shooter.
But I can name niggas at Westmore specifically that you coach that could not shoot the ball for shit.
Yeah.
What's the
but
name?
could jump. Dominic Castor. Dominic fucking Castor could jump, but could not. He could not shoot that motherfucker for nothing. But that nigga could jump, athletic, could dunk, but couldn't shoot for shit.
Yeah.
So I'm saying that he still was able to get a bucket.
Right.
So why is
We're
Ben
talking
Simmons
about high
like?
school, not the NBA. You're
Oh my
first.
God! But I'm sorry, never mind, bro. I'm saying though, Ben Simmons is still. You try to say like he's non-existent. If he's on the floor, it's blowing my mind. Like niggas could just ignore him.
Did you watch him the last season he played?
What? How bad? You act like that
nah,
nigga
they
suck.
did him bad.
Like, it was bad, bro.
Every game.
Like Alex, dead serious. You ain't. I mean, we don't shoot NBA threes very often, but they wouldn't even disrespect us the way they disrespect.
That's we changed the narrative this year. Ben Simmons, I know you listening, nigga. We changed the narrative. I don't care.
Where is we?
Nigga, we changed the narrative, nigga. Ben Simmons, me and Ben, nigga. I'm helping Ben out.
All right.
Just like I was right about Kyle Kuzma. Watch this, nigga.
So is Brooklyn the favorite to come out of the East?
If
Because right now I'm picking Milwaukee.
Fuck no, Ben. The Nets come out the East. What East?
if Kyrie plays, yes.
Fuck no, not even then.
Who you got?
Who do you have?
Probably the Bucks, nigga.
There's no.
That's what I'm talking
Philly,
about, Alex.
or Philly,
First off,
Yeah.
Philly or the Bucks.
The Nets haven't got to play with everybody yet.
They didn't last year either.
You're right. They haven't got to play with everybody yet. Imagine if they get to play with everybody healthy.
Do you want me to disrespect Kevin Durant right now?
What are you going to disrespect?
Do you see
him
what his
for?
bum ass do last year on the Bucks? That turnaround, busted
Do you
ass
understand?
jumper.
He didn't have Kyrie.
I don't give a
And
fuck.
James had a groin injury.
If you have Kyrie, you pick and choose. Kevin Durant ain't exhausted because you got to shoot every shot, score every bucket.
50
Now you got Kyrie.
I just say how much I love Kyrie. I understand what you're saying, but I'm just saying the Bucks is not Bucks and the 76ers. I know we just seen what happened with that situation, but still, if James Harden show up in the fucking playoffs, we got it. I know that's a big old, but I'm just
your
saying
boy.
the 76ers or the Bucks. I think because Giannis is a fucking monster in the first place.
Thank you, Alex.
And ain't
I
nobody
never
stopping
thought
that
I'd hear
nigga.
Kyrie-
Ain't nobody stopping that nigga.
No one's stopping Kyrie either. Nobody on.
Drew Holiday will sit down on that nigga. Watch your mouth.
I promise you, my cash app will be open if they match up, and I promise you, Kyrie's going to average 25.
Okay, nigga. What the fuck's 25 and what Kevin Durant gonna have what 30 and then what?
They're going to win by 20.
And Giannis gonna have 50 because ain't nobody gonna be able to guard him.
Oh, you're saying the Nets win if they play Milwaukee?
If Kyrie plays, yes.
Oh,
Nigga, I don't think so.
Billy Earl?
I thought you were saying that they. Oh, okay.
You still got to run
You
into
said the
Philly.
favorite in the East.
Philly too,
Yeah,
nigga.
that's right.
They ain't worried about the East.
Joe Embiid. Who the fuck gonna guard Joe
You realize
Embiid?
James
true.
Harden in the playoffs is one of the most horrific players.
That's one thing I'm concerned with. I ain't gonna lie. I'm concerned with that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, Joel Embiid ain't been hurt yet, so not going.
Hey, what the fuck?
He gonna get hurt.
He having an MVP season. He's doing good.
He's killing it.
I'm saying
He's gonna
defensive wise, the Nets don't have nobody to guard Joe Embiid or like a Giannis. They don't have no big niggas that can guard
Andre
him.
Drummond.
Who?
True. No, he plays
That's what they
somebody
gonna
else
put
now.
on.
No, he don't. He played for them, but I ain't know.
Yeah, Joel went for
I forgot about Drummond. No, I ain't gonna.
Joel went for 27 and 12 against them this, last Thursday.
Decent, and that was a bad game in my opinion for him.
and they won?
Come on now.
No, they lost by
They lost
29.
by 30.
How much they lose by?
29.
Kevin Durant had to have much.
It don't matter.
They only had like 24. didn't
Yeah,
they?
and then what? Kyrie had much.
22.
42, and Seth Curry is where the difference was. His 10 for 14,
24.
4 for 8 for
And he
3.
said, so if Kyrie have 25, Kevin Durant have 30. What happens? They win by 20.
No, nigga. You know that's just one odd bad game, nigga. Come on now. In a 7-game series, come on, bro.
So-
we'll see.
You're tripping.
Before we get out of here, who wins the NCAA tournament?
Well, I'll say this much: Arizona bum ass is getting beat out the first, second round. Them niggas.
What's wrong?
Hold on. Have you seen them play this fucking season?
what's wrong with Arizona?
Them niggas has struggled with every fucking body.
There's just a random team for him to just have.
Because am I tripping? It's either Arizona or Auburn. I'm thinking of. It's Arizona.
Auburn was number one. In the
Yeah,
country
Auburn
for a
ain't
while.
finna get bounced. in the
Okay,
first round.
Auburn. Sorry, Auburn bum asses. Them niggas getting bounced.
No, what do you mean?
Them niggas had issues the whole fucking season. If I'm thinking of the right team,
They were number one in the country.
With
for
Jabari
like
Smith?
a couple weeks.
yes.
What? Hold on.
Hey nigga, before you talk, nigga, you act like you don't watch basketball. I've actually watched NCAA basketball this season.
I don't watch the NBA.
Okay, and if I'm thinking of Arizona Auburn, I'm just making sure I'm correct. One of those teams, which one was number one for the longest?
Auburn.
Auburn. Okay, Auburn was struggling against I think it was Georgia.
Wait, it might be Arizona.
It was Arizona. I'm like, y'all niggas.
No, Auburn was too, though.
One of them was struggling with fucking Georgia.
Yeah, probably Auburn.
Georgia, my nigga. What the fuck are you talking about?
Okay.
Georgia.
It's basketball.
Who? Exactly.
You understand that
Georgia's good at football. Basketball. Tell me the last time they won a championship. I'll wait.
There's a lot of like one sport teams in every sport. Also, you understand that Duke, as great as they are, as great as Paulo Banchero is, they didn't play a ranked team from January to February to March. They went 3 months without playing either a ranked team or a top 10 team. But yeah, let's all just throw it on Auburn. First of all, are you saying they're just not going to win the championship, or they're just going to get bounced in the first round?
Bounced first, second round, easy.
Arizona?
Nigga, you can't make that face either, nigga. It's March Madness, nigga. It happens all the time.
There's a chance it can happen.
It happens all the time.
And that's why there was 2 number 1 seeds playing for the national championship last year.
Okay, nigga. And don't
in
act
the
like you ain't
first
watch
round-
March Madness,
Okay,
nigga.
but you
Niggas
said in
get
the
beat
first
all the
round-
fucking time.
Yes, but you said the first round. How many teams?
I said
as the
first or
number
second
one
round, yes.
seed? Okay, so if you said second
I
round,
switched second, but either or,
second
nigga.
maybe. But if you say the first round, how many number 1 seeds have been bounced in the first
Not
round?
very many.
Okay, but I'm still saying it's still fucking pathetic if you're the number one team, you get bounced first, second round, and there'll be some random college no one heard of.
Are they the number 1 seed in their
Florida Gulf
region?
Coast.
Auburn?
Thank you. Before to go, some random ass team gonna beat their asses, bro.
Hey, Florida Gulf Coast had that nice run a few years.
Y'all
back.
niggas can't make an excuse for getting beat by fucking Georgia in basketball. I don't give a fuck what you
Well, I mean,
say.
first of all, it's a lot of games, and it's the SEC. If they lose, they lose. Like that, you
Nigga,
said they still
I don't
made the
give a
tournament.
I don't know what team he's talking about.
Are we doing personal brackets and a podcast bracket, or that we all come together and make?
I'm fine with
Nigga, y'all niggas got me fucked
If
up.
y'all want to, I'm going to Tulsa on Thursday to do March Madness, kick it with the coaches. If y'all want to come.
I will not be up there for that.
Yeah, so you got baseball.
No, baseball's off. Baseball has to piss me off. Yeah, Arizona's the number 1 team.
My fault. It was Auburn that was struggling. I think
Arizona-
February
yeah.
5th, they fucking won by 2 points against Georgia.
Okay.
2 fucking points. Nigga, I don't want to hear that shit. We talking about basketball, nigga, not football.
Hold on.
Niggas shouldn't be losing at all or even close to losing to a team like that's like losing to Kentucky in football.
You said Auburn?
Yes, I'm looking at it right here. February
Auburn
5th.
barely beat Georgia.
Oh,
Tony, in the game of basketball, is it always going to be a blowout
never.
every time?
No, every time.
So if you win by 1 point versus winning by 15 points, is there a difference in the win
win is a
column?
win.
Okay.
Alex, I get your point.
Thank you, because these niggas smoking donkey
Hold on,
dick.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on,
What
hold
the
on.
fuck is these
Hold
niggas
on.
talking
Let me
about?
just
Auburn was
say this.
struggling the whole fucking season.
Tony,
I don't even-
Tony and his Mustang Broncos beat Moore High School, and I went back and looked at it by 16 a couple weeks ago. Moore High School ended up in the state championship. It's just one of those things where, it's the luck of the draw. Tony and them ran up against a tough team first round. Do I believe they could have beat Moore, in the playoffs and potentially made it to state? I do, but it's one of those things where it happens where Golden State loses to fucking Houston Rockets, or the Nets lose to damn Orlando. It's just one of those random things sometimes, or gets close anyways.
Y'all niggas.
I'm not saying that Auburn like can't lose by any means, but I'm just
Well, they're number 7. I thought they were higher.
the slander. I'm just looking
So Tony, who
Yeah,
you got?
excuse me for fucking slandering fucking Auburn basketball.
back there.
You know, I'm gonna rock with. I'm gonna say shout out to Coach K.
Coach K.
One last ride.
Last dance.
Nice.
Okay.
That nigga not making it to the. Wow. That nigga like he finna.
Okay.
That nigga boy. Then they lost to North Carolina. They pathetic.
That's how they finna come out and do it.
Bro,
Nah.
what's hap-
Go
what
ahead,
is
Alex.
going
Who you
on?
got?
Yeah, they lost.
Alex.
Duke
Alex.
is pathetic.
They lost 6 games. I don't understand.
I'm
Alex, there's no way you think they're
Look at the games they lost. Look at the people they lost.
It's basketball. It's difficult.
I don't give a fuck, nigga. Everything's difficult in life, nigga.
They were in the final of the ACC championship. That's what you want at least
That's
to make a
facts.
shot,
That's facts.
especially with Coach. This is his last ride.
Look, nigga, I watched them lose to North Carolina, and it was Coach K's last
And
game.
where was North Carolina at the end of the
Shit.
season? They were in the ACC championship like Duke was.
Hey, nigga, who gives a fuck? Look, that's just like no disrespect, but you win a Big 12. Don't matter. You get the big one. That's all that matter.
But
Nobody give a fuck.
Like Dallas and Miami.
That's like, we won the conference championship. You won a cookie, nigga. Win the big one. Then talk.
But you say that like North Carolina was so great. So then where was North Carolina at?
I'm
At
saying
home watching
you
TV.
just said they didn't win ACC. I'm saying that shit's irrelevant at the end of the day. You want to win the big one. Duke is not going to win the big one
The
this
thing
year.
is, you're saying teams are bad. That's not true.
Who?
You're saying they lose to teams that are sucky. That's not true.
Duke?
Yeah.
I'm talking about specifically North Carolina. They shouldn't have lost that
North
game.
Carolina's not
But I
true.
just feel like Duke is not. Okay, let me say it like this, bro. From when I watch March Madness, and I'll be seeing these teams. When we see number ranked team in college, and it may be just a different year, but niggas be like the powerhouse, like how the Warrior was in NBA. Them, you know, them niggas gon' really. I don't see that in Duke right now. When I
But
watch
the
Duke
thing
play,
is-
I don't see them niggas
but
like
the thing
about
is,
that.
It's hit or miss. Sometimes they look like juggernauts. And then other times they might look bad.
And they need to be on it all the
But it
time
comes-
to win a championship. Am I wrong?
Zion, R.J. Barrett, and Cam Reddish didn't win.
You know, because it has Zion.
Look, all I'm saying is when I watch Duke play, the times I have watched them play, they didn't seem like they were that championship team. But again, no matter what, it's March Madness. They can get bounced by some random
They don't have a
motherfucker.
lot of like older guys like veterans on the team.
And
but-
madness is the perfect word.
Yes,
That's
what it
exactly.
is.
So that's all my point is.
Alex, who's going to win?
Hold on, let me look at my bracket real quick, cuz. Hold on.
Billy Earl, do you have a pick before we go back to Alex?
Man, I'd want to say Gonzaga, but
Gonzaga's tough.
I might roll with KU.
Okay,
Man, Bill Self be on bullshit. That's why I
That's
can't
true.
Yeah, he
do it.
does.
I'm going with Gonzaga. Chet Holmgren, number 1 overall pick.
Bro, I'm
going-
I don't.
So
Is that the tall white dude?
Tall
Yeah,
white boy.
it's all super skinny.
Skinny,
dude.
yeah.
I'll take Jabari Parker or
You
Paulo.
want him to
over
go
him.
first overall?
He's going first.
He's not.
He's
sorry.
going to Detroit.
His career's not good.
y'all niggas ain't got Creighton winning?
His career might be worse than Giddy's, huh?
We ain't got Creighton. Hey, nigga, don't disrespect Giddy like
we
that.
almost
Bro.
made a whole episode that you say something about Giddy.
He brought up Giddy earlier.
You don't think Creighton go in? Creighton got this,
Trey
nigga.
Alexander go get some
Creighton
wins.
might got this. Creighton, low-key nice, nigga. Don't watch about.
First off, I don't even know how you say they're low key nice, but Duke is not. I don't even make no sense there. If Duke has to see Creighton, I'm sorry, Creighton, you're going home.
I just have higher expectations for someone like fucking Duke compared to Creighton. Sorry.
They're number 9. What do you mean?
I don't give a fuck.
So you got Creighton?
They have arguably
I'm
the
fucking
best,
with you. I don't have Creighton.
the best freshman in the country.
Yeah, he's the best freshman, right? He be folding. All right.
I don't know if Baylor makes it.
They not making
far.
it
Nah,
to
they
shit.
lost OU. I don't think.
They lose it to Norfolk State.
Jesus.
I actually I think Marquette got down. I'm going underdogs, nigga. Y'all tripping.
Who did you pick in your bracket?
I have 7 brackets. Which one you want me to do? I got Texas Tech winning one. I got fucking Marquette winning one. I got Duke winning one. I do got Duke winning one, and then I got I think that's it.
Hey, don't sleep
I
on
can't
Jay
think of
Wright
that
and the Wildcats.
Kansas State.
No, Jay Wright with Villanova.
That's facts.
Yeah, but I got some of these teams getting bounced. I mean, it's just that's how it goes in March Madness.
March
Though.
Madness
Let's keep it a
So
buck.
we had Duke. We had Marquette, Alex.
Yeah.
Hold on, cuz don't be holding me to that shit. Hold on, bro. Hold on. I can't find on my brackets, my nigga.
You
But
can't
you
read.
got 7, so you got to pick it. One
Can't
after
read,
7.
DJ. He can't read.
I won't say Duke bum asses. I'll probably say
Well, everybody bombs. I think the best matchup so far is Texas and Virginia Tech. That might be one of the best games.
I'll be watching.
Yes, sir.
I like Texas Tech.
Tech.
Yeah, I'm just gonna choose them niggas. Fuck it.
We got. I forgot what he said
Dookies.
now.
The
Yeah, you
Dookies.
picked Duke?
I just want Coach K to win one.
I do too. I do too. So he got Duke.
Even if they get that far, God forbid,
First off-
he ain't gonna be there. nigga. I'm not saying he gonna die, nigga, but he's not gonna be there.
Bro.
That nigga be on the court look like he finna be in the box next week.
He's old.
God forbid, but god damn, he should have retired a long time ago.
Roy Williams looked older than him last year.
And where Williams at home? Where this nigga at coaching? For what?
He better retire.
Roy Williams is at fucking home like he should be.
So first off, like, you disrespecting Coach K like he's not the
I'm not disrespecting.
he's the most winningest coach in the history.
Then
of the
I
game.
love Coach K. All I'm saying
About the
is,
players.
I'm talking about. Well, I'm not
Oh,
talking.
he said him.
I'm saying Coach K. I said may not make it. I'm talking about his health, nigga.
Exactly.
I'm not
That's
talking
why
about the
would you
players.
say that? Why would you say
understand.
that?
What do you mean? Why would I say that? Look at him. That nigga look like he crawled out the grave.
You know,
That nigga old as fuck. I hope they win it for his last one because it's gonna be his last one. Shit. It's gonna be his last everything.
Oh,
Fuck, gonna be his last breath when
They
he hold
gonna
the
pull the Tom
goddamn.
Brady. Watch. No.
Oh, don't.
So we got Duke, we got Texas Tech,
Yeah, I fuck with
we
Texas.
have KU,
said
and we got
Texas Tech.
Gonzaga.
This nigga saying all this shit about Duke. He ain't even got Duke. When you see Duke getting bounced in, nigga,
I'll go.
Final Four.
don't think Final Four.
Elite Eight?
I mean, they have to play Gonzaga in their region, so
Elite Eight?
Yeah, I think they.
and they have to play Texas Tech in the Sweet. And they would play Texas if Texas Tech rolls out like you say they're going to. They play them in the Sweet 16.
Oh, you almost
so,
beat Texas Tech. Come on, cuz.
They lost.
We
beat
did beat Texas Tech.
No, I thought
Not
they
in
lost.
like this lap, but I
Oh, I was like, what?
Year.
But you ain't got Auburn. And niggas talking all this shit about Auburn. Auburn ain't getting close, so fuck it.
No,
You
never
has
said
been going
that.
all the way.
I'm just saying, nigga. It's like getting beaten fucking by Kentucky in football. It just don't make no goddamn
Kentucky
sense.
was nice last year.
Bro, I don't understand what is happening.
Oh, really? What,
Yeah.
what championship they win?
Oh my God, there you go.
Just confused.
Alex is unreal.
I'm just saying, nigga. It don't make no damn
He's
sense.
being a Gemini today.
Oh, gotcha.
His birthday coming up. He feeling good.
When's your birthday?
It's fucking like 3 months from now. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Oh,
June 5th.
June 5th. Mine's in 2. So, I think that's it, man. We got some more picks out the way. Talk some football trades, fantasy, free agency, different things like that. And I think that wrap it up. You guys good?
Oh, you
Shout
ready
out.
this week.
What is it?
Oh, you got basketball game this week, baseball games this week, softball games this week.
Yeah.
Oh, you-
Women are
What
hosting
the fuck's OU doing? NAIA tournament? What they doing?
They're doing
NIT.
NIT. Yeah.
NIT, same shit.
Well, the men are hosting the NIT, women are hosting the.
Oh, they're
NCAA.
hosting it?
Yeah, the women
Oh,
are
wow.
hosting the first, second round down in Norman.
No, I'm talking about NIT.
Yeah, we play Norman. We play tomorrow.
Oh, I think okay.
They play in Norman?
Yeah, at
I'm,
Lloyd
going.
Norman.
I'm probably going.
Oh, shit, I might as well watch UCO play or something. The same fucking thing.
Okay.
Okay.
I had a chance of watching my alma mater, Moore High School, play Edmond North. It was a good game. Tough shit went on. Moore shot 3 of 17 from 3 and was 9 of 13 from free throw to Edmond North's 1 of 8 from 3 and 19 for 23 from the free throw line.
Jesus.
Yeah, I know. Couldn't stop that boy.
Said
What's his
19
name?
for 20.
Dylan Warlick,
Yeah, Dylan Warlick.
Who's that, the big black kid?
No, white boy, bouncy.
monster,
Was out there just punching it, just drop step.
grown man,
All
among
right.
boys,
You talking about Edmund? Oh, we're not talking about Edmund. Memorial.
Not
I'm tripping.
Memorial.
My fault. My fault.
No.
man among boys. Huh?
Yeah, absolutely. They couldn't guard him. It looked like a baby Trip Fuller.
Did Tulsa Memorial just beat somebody?
They
No
did.
City. I was there.
So what the fuck was you watching?
6A.
What is Tulsa Memorial?
5A.
5A.
What?
Tulsa Memorial and Carl Albert 5A.
What the fuck? All right, my fault.
Yeah.
I'll give a massive shout out to Jocelyn Aloha Pumihan Alo. New NCAA home run
That's her
queen.
whole name.
That's her whole name.
Wow.
Yep.
What do you say? What do you say? How do you say it? Was it Muhammad?
Jocelyn Aloha Pumihan Alo is her last name. To be able to do that in Hawaii, I thought was extraordinary.
Yeah, that's
super awesome.
Who she play for?
She plays for the University of Oklahoma because I'll be damned if the home run queen don't reside in Norman, Oklahoma because ain't nobody touching that record. She's in 96 and she's probably going to hit triple digits this weekend. So
What year is she in?
awesome.
She freshman, sophomore? What
She's a sophomore, junior,
Yeah,
I believe.
sophomore. She passed Lauren Chamberlain as the most home runs.
She look better than Never mind. You can go. We can go ahead.
Hey,
My fault.
right.
I'm not going.
Hey, man, this is episode 41 of the From the Jump podcast, and we out.
Baseball's back.
Fuck baseball.